For the people that backed out, Shanquilla, I mean. So she wanted the master bedroom. Why would she have the master bedroom and it's your birthday trip? So of course, that wasn't just a simple, oh, she want the master bedroom. Oh, it's cool. She can have it. I ain't mad about that. The little frustration. That's why everybody probably was acting funny. Like they ain't want to. They probably let it be known. Like, oh yeah, well, you know how messy people be. You know how people be messy. And then that's just my opinion though. And people be taking out anger they got with other people on you if you get into it with them. Somebody get into it with me right now, it's probably gonna happen to them. I'm gonna just unleash. But I'm gonna be on the tube, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers over there, then we gonna I'm gonna go live over there too. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna make people moderators over there. All right, I'm gonna make 2 more people. Do you know if she was really friends with them? I know she knew them, but they ain't hang around each other every day. And all of them don't live in Charlotte. That's what people think. Like, oh, these they friends she was kicking around. All of them don't live in Charlotte. Y'all just seen Elise went to work in High Point. She didn't live in Charlotte. Them people wasn't around each other every day, but they knew each other. Just like I got mutual friends with them. We all from North Carolina. North Carolina ain't that big. Well, I'm raised in North Carolina. I was born somewhere else, but raised here. Appreciate that music note, gang. Did I already make you a mod? But yeah. I'm gonna be on the tube. As soon as I get out the shower and get a thing situated, I'm gonna be on the tube. Go to Noisy Bystander channel. We gonna be in the comment section, showing some love. Long as it stay respectful, we gonna keep it respectful. If it get disrespectful, I'ma leave. That's how I do. I'm gone. You can say what you gotta say, but I ain't gonna be present for it. But y'all already know, man. Long live Shanquilla, man. We gonna keep on pushing. Y'all know how we coming. You feel? Y'all know we Team Shanquilla, honey. I'ma still be seeing if I'm gonna go to this balloon release. Just depends on how much smut they put on my name over the next couple days. I might have to delete this live. Of course she felt it. That's why she like, man, I'm about to leave. I don't even want to be here no more. And I want my money back too. So all this about to leave. But yeah, when she was telling her jokes and they wasn't laughing, heck yeah, you gonna feel the vibe. If we could feel it through the phone, she could feel it 10 times more. Like, oh, I'm telling jokes and y'all ain't listening, y'all ain't laughing. I said take y'all clothes off so we can go swimming. We in Mexico, what up? Y'all cooped up in the room, goofies. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this as soon as I'm about to end it though. Y'all be safe, man. I'm gonna see y'all on YouTube.
What's up, gang? What's going on? I hope y'all been watching the live and shit, cause dude be spilling some tea. I honestly believe that he know these Cabo 6. I don't know if this wigging or not, gang. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. But I had caught the glimpse of it, and I was like, man, I need to go live at. You know what I'm talking about? And see what he gonna give us. Everything that man, you know what I'm saying, y'all. He got the real. He from North Carolina. I'm quite sure that he know the whole circle. Shout out to everybody in the chat, gang. Hi, y'all. Let me cut my chat. Cut my chat off. All right, y'all. Check this out. I want to know, can I rewind this, John? It won't even let me rewind it, gang. It won't even let me rewind. Damn. But what he talking about, it make a lot of sense that Denasia had a problem with Shanquilla having the master suite, right? And then it was like what really made the fight pop off because Shanquilla was like, yeah, I'm finna go and get up at this joint. And I'm finna get my money back. Now that's what he said out his mouth. So it kind of makes sense that with Denasia would wake her up early in the morning because she still had it on her mind and she wanted, you know what I'm talking about, to put hands on Shaquilla. See what I'm saying, gang? Now, I believe Wiggins' story. I honestly believe in that, you know what I'm talking about? I believe this could be a close friend or a family with or a family member of the Cabo Six that know these people very, very well. Know what I'm talking about, gang? So look, I'ma say it like this here, gang. Let's let's I wanna ask y'all, do this make sense? Hold on, gang. I'm gonna ask y'all, I'm gonna see do this make sense. Well, before I do that, let's go to my Instagram, right? This Nigeria Wiggins. I wanna know why Monifa keep showing up on my stuff, bro. Somebody get this motherfucking jackrabbit on my screen. Now look, check this out. This is Instagram page where one I guess he had created that junk, you know what I'm talking about? And we put like rest in peace, best friend. Our love for each other was real, right? I wish I could change back the clock. That sound like somebody, you know, feel some type of way, right? I lost faith in humanity. I just want to get the feeling Nigeria Wiggins, cause then he say he can't sleep. And y'all see the dates on her, right? So all this is very, very important. I can't take this no more. Stop messing me, yo. You don't want to know the truth. Changing my circle ASAP. I miss you, best friend. He made this November the 16th. Soon it will be relevant what really happened. I'm tired of people blaming me for something I clearly didn't do. I'm innocent. So look, watch this, gang. Watch this. Now, y'all, shout out to the new gang, y'all. We got a new subscriber in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate that. All right, look. Check this out, gang. Let me cut my screen off right quick. And I'ma go to SHANQUILLA page. Right? Alright. Check this out, gang. Let's get to know SHANQUILLA background, right? And let's see what type of person she was, cause she was a good hard person, y'all. When I was looking at these videos, it kind of made sense where the jealousy. Let me put it like this here. Let me show you what jealousy looked like. Cause we know Denasia ain't just really got shit really going on. You know what I'm talking about? So check this out, right? I looked at this profile right here. Now look, this all she do. Go on trips, Jamaica, in foreign countries, Las Vegas, you know what I'm talking about, Miami. Everything luxurious, right? So this would be all her videos. So once you really, really think about it, she ain't no stranger to renting out luxury condos, right? See that, gang? It made real sense that if Shanquella was like, yeah, I go on the trip, bitch, I'm gonna pay for those little two slop, I'm gonna want the master suite. Cause keep this in mind, Denasia must ain't just really got no motherfucking money, goddamn it, if she didn't have the master suite on her own birthday. Know what I'm talking about? And this was 42 weeks ago. 42 weeks ago, gang. You know what I'm talking about? This was like a year ago. And check this out, gang. This is one thing I'm learning about Shanquilla by looking at these videos. See that, gang? Look, it's the same thing they did in Cabo, right? But this time, keep this in mind. When they went to Cabo, Shanquilla really didn't even have friends there. I don't even think she was in their circle the way we think it is, gang. Cause I think Shanquilla was in her own circle. And when she hang with Kylie, you know what I'm talking about? He, you know what I'm talking about? She hang with him just on the screen, cause you know this Kylie's circle. So she got to just hang with him and just fuck with him, and she just fuck with them because of they Kylie friend. See that? I don't even see none of the Cabo Six on none of these trips with her. So I see why they'll be jealous of her. Cause look what she into. Yeah, that's what I said, Nelly. Just off the strength of him. Cause check this out. Her mama just don't even know the Cabo Six like that. She said she really just ain't never met them folks. Right? So this would be her real friends. So this Shanquilla real friends, and look how many of them. And check this out. Shanquilla was in the girl clique, all them bad. I'm talking about all them jazz as fuck. You see what I'm saying? So she had a circle, goddamn it, you know what I'm talking about. Denasia and them, goddamn it, they circle wasn't nowhere near like Shanquilla's circle. They brought that girl out her circle, y'all. See what I'm saying? Now look at this. She in Vegas, and then I be looking at how often she travel. Man, this lady probably travel like twice a year or something, maybe three. The way I'm looking at this, you know what I'm talking about. I know she travel every year. I know that much. So look at her game, living her life, enjoying it, and keep this in mind. Ain't it strange that Shanquilla really just ain't had no videos when they went to Cabo Six? Cause she posted like a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And if you look at this, she the type of person pull out her phone and record her like a vlog or something. You know, her travel. You like, you know how like YouTube is like, yeah, I'm a blog, I'm traveling, and you know what I'm talking about, this is my journey type. She that type of person because she finna get on her phone and record everything. None of that in Cabo Six. It's like when she started playing the drinking game recording when they were eating shit. Cause why she started recording when it was food, when they start eating food, then playing the drinking game, and them videos ain't just really, really long. You know what I'm saying? And it just really, look, on her phone game, it showed us that she went live like one, two, maybe three times. So she must want feeling the vibe at Cabo Six, right? So that's probably why she wanted to go. You see what I'm saying? Cause they was like, if Shanquella get a refund, right? Get a refund and she want her money back, that mean Cabo got to leave too. You see what I'm saying? That mean they got to leave. So it'll make sense why Denasia would be so mad at Shanquella. You already got the master suite, right? And Denasia felt some type of way. And from what that dude was saying, that Shanquella finna, you know what I'm talking about, finna go on and get on down. You know what I'm talking about? Was like, yeah, I'm cool on this trip. And she is like she was finna leave. She was a model. She ain't hurting for no money. That's what I said. Look, that's what I said, cause I'm like, man, that girl ain't getting no recording. I'm like, man, that girl ain't just really did it. It's like she wasn't even feeling the trip. There you go, Sabrina, just like Kanika was ready to go. And then Kylie got the phone, just like Monifa had Kanika phone. First Bree had it, then Monifa ended up with the phone. So we gotta know, when did Bree get the phone? Cause at once somebody sending a text talking about they were ready to go. And that always puzzled me because it was at 1 something, at 1:30. And that's when everything was going down, at 1:30. Man, I see why they hating on that girl. Look at her lifestyle, bruh. I don't think they can fuck with her on that. I'm talking about she spending big bread. You know, just living her life. She go out on girls' trips, cause what I got out of this, when Shanquella go out, it's finna be a lot of 'em. It's finna be like a all girls trip. You know what I'm talking about? They finna get drunk, enjoy life. You know what I'm talking about? Play in the sand, skinny dipping. And it make me want to know, like, I know she got cash money on her. She gonna have some kind of cash on her. So yeah, I'm thinking that shit. Somebody probably took some money out of her purse or anything. Cause you know that, cause look, think about this, gang. And some of these trips that she went on, I don't know how many times Kylie went on a trip with her and her family, but I don't think it was just that many times. I want to say, long as they been knowing Kylie, he probably been on family trips with them, probably about 5 times. You know, you might could count on one hand how many trips he been on with Shanquilla. And Shanquilla mostly go on trips with none but the girls. So that means that means they needed her to go to Cabo, cause them broke some bitches ain't have all the money. That's what the fuck they look like to me. You had some broke motherfuckers trying to plan these trips and trying to keep up with her. And then I noticed one thing too. Every trip she go on, she finna have swimsuits, kinky outfits and stuff. Swimsuits. She finna be prepared for the beaches. You know what I'm talking about? She I bet you she had some clothes, and one of them hoes probably stole her clothes. Some of her outfits and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense that Wiggin knew that she liked the jet ski. You know what I'm talking about? She liked to do jet skis. That's why Wiggin mentioned it. Like, yeah, you know. I'm finna go on to all her videos and on her websites and everything. Cause not only that, the sad part about it, man, that girl, man, had so many kids looking up to her, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause she just did kids her. She just braid kids her. See that? That's her circle. And then look, I noticed the time that be on these videos too. And I seen the video of her when she was at Cabo City. Y'all know what time that was when they was when Malik said they got their first dead body. Y'all know that was at 8 something. That was like 8 at night, right? When Shanquilla was asleep on the patio. That was like at 8:45. So that means when she got there, she took a nap and all that old stuff, you know what I'm talking about? And somebody woke her up, could be Kylie. Cause that's when it was time to eat, cause they started eating round about 9:45. 9:45. So Kylie knew what time it was. When he said we got our first dead body at 8 something, she woke up, now they eating and drinking that night. It could have been a major argument that night, and that girl like, fuck it, I'm finna just go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and I'm out of her. And then Asia like, shit, she ain't want that to happen, cause keep this in mind. If you done spoiled the trip, right, and this person finna leave, and you know this person finna get the refund back on the room, that means it's gonna look bad for Denasia. So all these trips, I ain't seeing Kylie and you know what I'm talking about, and Donovan Williams. Now this her circle. This her friend. I looked on her page. This one of her friends. I don't want to click on her page and stuff because I don't know how she might feel about that. Cause keep this in mind, y'all. It was a YouTuber found one of they found one of Donovan friends. Oh, who that was? One of the Cabo friends. And it was a girl supposed to came with them and she canceled the trip. Y'all remember that video? That YouTuber? It make a lot of sense, right? Cause that YouTuber found out one of the one of the Asian friends didn't show up. And the dude found her page and he jumped in the inbox with asking like, why you didn't show up for the for the party? And she blocked the YouTube. Y'all remember that? Thumb me up, y'all remember that. So it really confirmed the dude's story when he said, yeah, two people didn't show up. Two people didn't show up. That means Kylie probably wasn't even on the original trip. They probably asked him like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, get Shanquilla, you know what I'm talking about, and you know what I'm saying, to pay this other half of this shit. And it makes sense that she leaving with Kylie. And they both there. And then when they get there, Kylie changed his back. He turned his back on that girl. Cause that just showed me what type of friend and who he really friends with. He just showed his true color that them his friends. They were never Shanquilla friends, y'all. I'm looking at all these faces and stuff, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, dang, that's sad, bro. That's sad as fuck. Cause look, she would have recorded her food. She would have recorded her walking around the villa. She would have been, look, she would have looked just like how she went in these hotels filming. Look at this, look what I'm sleeping in tonight, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? She ain't did none of that at the villa. Yeah, Kylie might be scared of Denasia because the dude on TikTok was like, yeah, Denasia can fight. And he was like, he know for a fact she can whoop Alice. Y'all see these games. Look, that's her clique. Everybody look. So now I'm thinking like, who had Shanquilla phone in the hours between 11 at night until when the fight broke out? Cause from my understanding, if Shanquilla had an argument or felt some type of way, you know what I'm saying, she would have called somebody or text one of her real friends and was like, yeah, bitch, I'm finna get on up out of here cause these hoes tripping. You see what I'm saying? That's probably why she probably didn't even want to fight back, cause she ain't got her phone. She don't know if they gonna jump her. You know what I'm talking about? She don't know what's finna happen. She ain't even no fighter, bro. You could tell that. She ain't thinking about fighting no motherfucker. She ain't in no motherfucker and nobody else business. She thinking about her damn self. Cause look, Kylie got the phone. It ain't no telling. Cause man, I wish the family would I wanna know the family need to get their phone checked and see what was being deleted out her phone. She might have recorded the video. Check this out. Man, that girl might have recorded a conversation. She might have recorded them acting funny. You know what I'm saying, man? Cause she quick with her camera now. She quick with it. And the way that Khalid handled the situation was so evil and satanic. It's like he washed his hands. It's like when Denasia was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fight. And he was like, I'm riding with you. And he's standing on the side, nervous as hell, biting on his bottom lip. So now I really want to know what made Wiggins go to Cabo, right? Cause if it was just two slots and she paid for those two slots, how he become about ending up in Cabo by himself? Was he rushing to her side or what? Mm-hmm. These what people hating on. When you live your best life, man, I'ma tell y'all something. This what people look at, right? Just think about you got somebody pretending to be your friend. Won't you think if they can't be you and you would hate to see them living like this? You would hate to see a motherfucker live like this if you jealous of them. Cause a motherfucker gonna look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish I can do this shit. I wish I could keep up with that lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, it look like Denasia got to save up her whole life savings just to, you know what I'm saying, live like this here just for 1 or 2 days. She was happy. She ain't stressing. You know what I'm talking about? She ain't chasing no niggas. None of that shit. This the type of girl, you know what I'm saying? This the type of girl, man, that if she in a relationship, her nigga gonna understand, like, yeah, boo, let me know how the girl's trip go. You know what I'm talking about? Cause that's what type of person she is. Man, the hate and the jealousy is so real out here. This just showed me that you ain't got to do nothing to nobody. This enough. This enough to bring a motherfucker out their character. You see this shit, y'all. Look, come on, y'all. See that gang? Come on, man. And then look, that's probably why he hanging around her when she like, man, I gotta put him on my payroll. Cause he always talking about money and shit when he always around her. Shanquilla the boss bitch. Shanquilla the boss bitch. Everybody knew she was a boss bitch. You know what I'm talking about? She was that gal. You know what I'm talking about? She was that motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? She her own boss. She don't need nothing from nobody. They need something from her. That's how she end up on that goddamn trip. So look, gang, I know all the kids gonna miss her. Cause think about this, y'all. Y'all don't think these kids like, damn, they got to find them a new hairstylist. Not only they took her life, but they even robbed the kids of their hairstylists. See what I'm saying? This let me know that she love kids. She really ain't got to do no kids hair. I believe she just was passionate with kids and like to do kids hair. See what I'm saying, guys? And I know they loving them her dude. See what I'm talking about? Now I know they probably don't even trust another. They look if they got a new hairstyle now, and I'm quite sure they ain't gonna have the same bond like they had with Shanquilla. So that means she took time out her schedule for the kids. She took time out for the kids and made them feel some type of way. See this game? She had her own little business, her boutique and stuff. And them some pretty outfits. Them some pretty jazzy outfits. I back them jump for the boo thing, you know what I'm talking about? And then these all her friends modeling her. These is her circle. These is her friends. Denasia don't look nothing like this. Denasia don't look nothing like this. And then make it so bad they ain't even on her friend list no more. No one talking about on none of her social media. None of her social media, gang. And that's why they recorded it, right? Cause now I understand why they recorded it. Cause you got Malik trifling ass girl with Donovan and the lease, right? And they recorded it for people to see it. They recorded the video to humiliate her, right? That just to show everybody I'm finna beat up your boss, bitch. That's what I'm getting out of that. Cause guess what? Guess what females do? Guess what the most ratchetest bitches do out here? They want to fight the head gal, right? Pull her phone now, show me, record us, cause I'm finna whoop her. And keep this in mind. Shanquilla probably already knew that, you know what I'm saying? I can't whoop this girl. I ain't even no fighter, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really want to fight. I really want to lead this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Hi, y'all. I'm gonna try to find that video, right, about that YouTuber, the Denasia friend, didn't show up. Man, look at these outfits, gang. Now, I like that color. I like that the coordinating going on. You know what I'm talking about? Now that motherfucker coordinating like a motherfucker. Shit. Now I like that Beverly Hills shirt. She got some good taste when it come to clothes. All classy and jazzy. That's what I like. That's what I like. Shit like that, gang. And then you got Kylie ugly ass trying to be a fucking model. Thunder booty in boxer shorts. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If you a thunder booty, why you even got on some boxer shorts and the glove modeling like you a motherfucking fighter or something? You see what I'm saying? And he trying to copycat off her and shit. Cause I'm quite sure, you know what I'm saying, she put him on to it. This your best friend. And this where he got his idea from. Hey, I like that jacket too. Shit. And I like that dress right there. You know, to me, this how I like to see a woman dress. Now, this would be my charm. Walk down the street with some shit like this, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Cause all that old, you know what I'm saying, those old booty shorts and all that old ratchet look, that shit really just don't impress me. You know what I'm talking about? I'd be like, bitch, get away from me with that shit on. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I don't want nobody thinking I'm, you know what I'm talking about, fucking with skeezers and shit. You ain't finna have that on my resume. You know what I'm talking about? And then when you think about it, Denasia is the only one in the group don't even got no shape. So I know she'll feel some type of way. You ugly. You ain't got no booty. That motherfucker flat like an earning board. And your face big as fuck. You look like a fucking silverback ape, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You would never be this jazzy. Ain't no makeup, ain't no goddamn pedicure, none of that shit. You see what I'm talking about? That bitch look like a goddamn I was looking at cause I was just looking at uh uh the History Channel and they were talking about the mooses over there in Montana. I'm like, that bitch look like the goddamn moose. That bitch look like a horse. Wild horse looking at bitch. You see what I'm saying? So look, I want to know she still got some clothes in stock. Some stuff like this here. If y'all can, man, you know what I'm saying, go on these websites and get you an outfit or something out there, John. Cause it's shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So check this out. Denasia finna be wearing a jumpsuit, goddamn. I can't wait to see her in no goddamn prison jumpsuits. Yeah, and make sure you get that whole her jumpsuit about 4 goddamn it size big, goddamn it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, get her a orange ass jumpsuit. You know what I'm talking about? Get her some of those Yeezy jail shoes. Cause that's all Yeezy shoes is, them goddamn jail flip flops. Only difference is them, you know what I'm talking about? Yeezy got a fancy sole grip on them jumps. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what y'all call it? That shirt that she got on? I ain't never thought about a woman can wear this with an outfit. That look kind of cool there. That look kind of cool there, Jack. Yeah. So she basically was selling women clothes. She don't got no men clothes. She would have made a killing if she what she needed to do. I'm scared to even say this idea. Well, look, maybe this idea would encourage people. If you got a clothing line, right? And this jazzy like this here, but you got them in women clothes. She need to make men clothes matching the women clothes like a power couple. You see what I'm saying, man? And I believe you can make more money like that. Cause you gonna have a couple, cause a lot of these couples do like to dress alike. So I want mine, you know what I'm saying, about having a matching outfit, match my old lady or something, you know what I'm talking about? And hit the script. Now, if you into fashion and shit, you might want to take that ideal and run with that. Cause you killing two birds in one stone. Yeah, give me this for boo thing, and you know, cause if I advertise, if I had a clothing line, if I had some shit like this, girl, I got to think about the fella. Like, yeah, look, with this kind of corn thing going on, I match a shirt with it, with the kind of with the like same designs or something. You know what I'm talking about? Rocking the blue jeans. You know what I'm talking about? And then I'm looking at the comments. I don't see none of their comments on. I don't even see no support from no Khalid, nobody from the Cabo Six. Payal, I like that. I like that pink. Look, that's the same color pink when she had those shorts on. Y'all remember that hoe laying on that floor? Maybe those pink shorts wasn't no biking short. Maybe it was a body they put her in a bodysuit and put a black t-shirt over her. Cause they'll match these shorts. Cause keep this in mind, every outfit that's on her, I'm quite sure she got her. She if, if she got some outfits, she got the outfits in her wardrobe, and she wear her own shit. That's probably why them whole mad. Cause once you got your clothing line, you really wearing your own shit. So when you see her in those videos and shit, them her clothes she modeling in and going on trips with. And you know what I'm talking about? That jumpsuit right here. That's why they gotta be mad, Gene. That's why they mad. And I know she got a closet full of this shit. So that means she step out the house every day looking like something. Every day looking like something. I'm seeing Denasia picture even when she dressed up, she still look like a goddamn moose on the loose. You see what I'm saying? Even with Denasia dressed up, her clothes ain't fucking with this. So these her clothing line, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, that's bad right there, y'all. Yeah, that's bad right there. Now that's an outfit I like. Throw some high heels on that junk and take boo on the scroll. You know what I'm talking about? So why you don't see no Alicia Hyatt, Donovan Winnover, none of these folks? Why you don't see none of these folk modeling? Cause we know Denasia ain't got the looks for this shit. We all know she'll never be a model. And then when I'm looking at the Nasia circle, only people that's around her circle is Elise, Donovan Winnover, Denasia, and another broad. You know what I'm talking about? And another broad. She even got the prices on her. Look at the price tags on her. This shit ain't nothing about $45. That ain't bad at all. That's really a little cheap. Damn, this dress here $35 fucking dollars. Shit, you could stack up 500 motherfucking dollars and come out with a mean wardrobe. Now look at her. Tanaja is not cute at all, even when she dress up. I don't care how much weed you put in your goddamn head and you blush all that goddamn makeup on your goddamn face. Your chin still big in the motherfucker. Your nose big in the motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't even nothing cute about her, and you won't even got no shape. So I know your life miserable than a motherfucker. I know your life miserable than a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? So, so she wasn't hanging with the Cabo Six like that, right? Right, gang? Seemed like to me she was only fucking with Kylie, and she was just fucking with them motherfuckers just on the screen, cause them Kylie friends. Cause Cause the mama would have known, the family would have known. I bet you everybody know everybody in this video. You know what I'm saying? We can let the authorities do their job, but in the meantime, we're going to continue to keep her name alive and do our part. A lot of disrespect I see on YouTube. Everyone that support this page, tap the link, my bio, subscribe, and we're gonna set the record straight. So let me ask y'all this, y'all. On this account right here, since the dude saying he ain't Wiggins, I want to know who is he? Yeah, that's what Janasia gonna be doing. She gonna be modeling those pink, them orange jumpsuits.
I want you guys to know that it has been rebranded. It's no longer named.
Yeah, she gonna be modeling those jump. And I know we all can't wait to see that happen, ain't y'all? Cause I know that I want to see that mug shot. I'm gonna see that mug shot, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only thing I'm ready for. Cause when they do like her ass up, I'ma screenshot that mug shot and I'm be selling t-shirts, y'all. Yeah, put her big ass face on that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Make a killing out that motherfucker. But so I already reached out to this dude. I'm waiting on him to reply back. I'm quite sure he probably didn't see my message because I'm quite sure they hitting his ass up in his DM because I know he getting a lot of DMs. And look at her car. She must have just got this car because she still got the flow mats in there. You know what I'm talking about? She got her LSD lights lit up in that joint. You know what I'm talking about? She clean. And then one thing I like about her, she ain't even no thirsty girl at all. She ain't even no thirsty girl, just be running up behind niggas and all this old shit. So that lets me know it ain't got nothing to do with no nigga. Ain't even got nothing to do with no nigga, y'all. Cause some people were thinking like it might be for a nigga. They probably fighting over a man. No, I don't even think that. And this girl, look. So that means she was making her. Did she have a job? I don't know if she had a job or one thing. Or no, I'm talking about. I don't know. So all of this game, if this, cause ain't this kind of strange that even though, look, even though Khalid called Shanquilla they best friend, I don't even really think they just really best friend. I believe they just calling it. I believe they just call each other that. Cause best friend would not leave you in Cabo. Best friend would not let nobody harm nothing to you. Best friend would have jumped into action and would have prevented that. Even if he would have had to get his ass whooped and jump. Cause I know if I'm in that jump and my nigga about to fight, I'm jumping in there on regardless. I don't give a fuck how many niggas it is. Shit, what they gonna do? Either kill me or I'ma take this beating, gang. You know what I'm talking about? And there's one thing, goddamn it, that I learned in jail. When I was locked up and them niggas surrounded me, they thought I was gonna fold up. I told them niggas, I said, man, look, bro. One thing I'm finna do and try to kill one of you niggas. But you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna try to kill one of you niggas, Jack. Until they get the best of me, and I'm gonna take that ass whooping like a man. You know what I'm talking about? Cause if you automatic jump me, that let me know I won the fight. You know what I'm talking about? I won that motherfucker. Y'all see that she was a cheerleader. Look at this shit. Man, that girl was the prom queen and everything, the homecoming queen and everything, gang. So they let you know she active as a motherfucker. When she was in school, she a cheerleader. She was in the homecoming. This when she was 15 years old. Let's listen to this. Let me see.
This is our shout out video.
I hate that.
Okay, well, I'm Shanquilla and that's Imani. And this is our shout out video. So, I guess I'm gonna start first. So, well, okay, well, I'm Shanquilla and that's Imani. And this is our shout out video. So, I guess I'm gonna start first.
Out here walking around doing video, but that's okay, man. It's all good. But this whole world, this whole nation.
Now look at this gang. Check this out. I hate zooming in on this shit. They won't even let me zoom in. Damn, can I stop it? So look, think about this. When it come to Cali, y'all see that he trying to build his clothing line like Shanquilla. He trying to build his clothing line like Shanquilla, right? And try to do the same thing she did and get Nigeria to model for him. And this all he can come up with. Boxing shorts and gloves. That's a lie. Ain't no nigga buying no boxing short. That nigga tricked Nigeria. He told Nazir, put these on and oil up and let me see. So we can take pictures. Look at this gang. It's a repeat that he trying to do. Like, come on, bruh. This what you come up with? They just show you how. They just show you he a shyster, gang. You know what I'm talking about? He no good.
But that's okay, man. It's all good. But this whole world, this whole nation, God grace and how strong my faith is.
Look, he just need to come clean. Look, come on, y'all. Look at this. That nigga felt some type of way about Nigeria. He might didn't tell him he like him. You know what I'm talking about? He didn't count on him just on the strength that, yeah, bro, I'm trying to do this thing. You know what I'm talking about? No, he only picked him. He ain't even got no another nigga modeling that shit. You see what I'm saying? So, Kylie on some old shit, gang. He look like that type of person. He'll, you know what I'm talking about? He'll be all in your face like, yeah, I fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And then and go in the circle, be like, damn, I want Nigeria, fine ass. Won't you tell me now? Cause you know what I'm saying. I don't know how he, you know what I'm talking about. So he must thought long and hard, but like, damn, let me see how I can trick him and put these shorts on. So they let you know what his mindset was like. Just the shorts. If you gonna sell the boxing girl, wear the boxing shirt. You know you gotta walk out now. If you gonna sell some, wear the robe at. It's a whole lot of shit missing in his category. You need a robe, mouthpieces and shit. Hold on, I ain't gonna have to say no mouthpiece. Fuck that. Oh, my stomach just turned. But he ain't even got the whole wardrobe to matching the boxing shorts. Where the boxing shoes? They were just to get him to see wig and nipples. That's how, and I bet you he got this. He probably got this picture saved somewhere in his phone. You know what I'm talking about? Showing the nigga like, yeah, you know that he probably want and probably in his Thunder Booty click and showing some Malik and shit with like a damn. How you get him to don't worry about that. You know I like him and shit, cause keep this in mind. I bet you Kylie and Malik, why they name rhyme? Malik and Kylie. Oh yeah. I know they be talking about Wiggins, be like, yeah, you know, I kinda like Wiggins, you know what I'm talking about? But that's what it look like. Cause why you ain't got Malik modeling? Shit, no. He can't be no model neither. You see how Malik look? He ain't even got a mustache and that nigga head, his hair fucked up. He fucked up in the face. Wiggins just ain't found out about what's going on with Kylie and his dirty mind, because he had a dirty mind when he brought Wiggins in this picture right here. You probably told Wiggins, yeah, man, smoke this kush blunt. I got you, you know what I'm talking about? Take these photos and all this old shit. 'Cause remember, we ain't got all the photos. There gotta be some more shit going on. But to me, I got a bad vibe about Kylie, and he wrong for that. He was never her best friend, and I don't even see what would made that man do that to Shanquilla, y'all. They said Kylie the one that
day one, I told Tamika, man, I ain't want no part of that GoFundMe page. I just want justice for my daughter, man. God, God gonna fight my battles for me. He been doing it ever since. Like the GoFundMe page, day one, I told Tamika, man, I ain't want no part.
And look at this, y'all. Man, that daddy hurt so bad he can't even talk. And that man voice crackling, man. I know, man. That man had, when I was looking at that man interview, man, I couldn't do nothing but think about my child. You see what I'm talking about? I couldn't do nothing but think about my kids and shit. Cause you could just imagine the pain that he done felt that, and that's his only daughter, you know what I'm talking about? And and all he wanted was a grandbaby, cause Shanquilla straight, you know what I'm talking about? Shanquilla living a life, and he wanted a grandbaby before he died. You know what I'm talking about? And they robbed that man for that, bro. And I was looking at that man interview, I almost teared up, cause I couldn't do nothing but think about mine.
Good friends, the mama know that.
Yeah, she know that.
She done been, my sister done been on trips with his family and his mama. Just like we saying that they good friends, the mama know that.
Yeah, she know that.
She done been, my sister done been on trips with his family.
And it's funny that this girl work at High Point Medical Center. She work at the High Point Medical Center. What kind of line of work does she do? Cause y'all know she a nurse too. But what kind of nurse? These people got jobs, good jobs, and they do it all the way. This just show me how messed up the world is. You ready to throw all this away, your whole careers and all this over a fight and jealousy. I see why Wiggins said he changing his circle ASAP. He don't even want nothing to do with these folks. Look, and guess what? This the point, y'all. Janasia a nurse and Elisa a nurse. And I don't even think when the fatal blows happen, I don't even think they even try to do CPR and bring her back to life. I don't even think they did that. And they got medical training for these certain situations. That's what got me so mad, because I'm like, damn, call a nurse, y'all bitches is the nurse. You know what I'm saying? Yo, nursing and training supposed to kick in. All that training went out the window.
Have a very strong case, that it's very unlikely that she would be extradited. The U.S. authorities and potentially U.S. court are not convinced that the Mexicans have a very strong case, that it's very unlikely that she would be extradited. The U.S. authorities and potentially U.S. court are not convinced that the Mexicans have a very strong case, that it's very unlikely that she would be extradited. The U.S. authorities and potentially U.S. court are not convinced that the Mexicans have a very strong case.
Y'all heard that guy? That's why they ass finna walk free. So they saying It's like they ain't even got a strong fucking case to even convict them for. That's probably why the main media ain't talking about it. They know it might don't be just the way we might get it, you know what I'm talking about? And I just want y'all to look at it like this. Right? This one thing I learned about social media. When a video go viral and everybody talking about it, first thing the news finna do is let everybody make a go. They finna jump in on the bandwagon and give that viral video some airplay, right? Now, once they get the viral video some airplay on the news, they gonna keep it hot for at least a month. Look, every case I done seen went viral dealing with black folks, the news gonna talk about it for a month. And after that month, it's over with. So, this is what I learned. Once a video go viral, they gonna give some airplay on the main media. And once the truth come out of what happened in that viral video, they disappear. And you don't hear nothing else about the video, and they leave it up to YouTubers to deliver the news and the rest of the bullshit, the conspiracies and all of this. They just sit back and watch this shit. Look, when Kanika died, her video went viral, they talked about her case. I think like for they only gave her airplay when the protest was out there. Cause they ain't had no choice but to put it on the news when you got the protests out there. But when the protest ended, they stopped talking about it. Right, gang? Look at Nancy Grace. Everything I said about Nancy Grace, what I predicted about Nancy Grace, she did it. I said, look, don't get your hopes up with Nancy Grace. I remember how she did us when it came to Kanika Jenkins. She said she was gonna get her justice, and she put on that big ass Hollywood acting and all this old shit and got everybody fired up. Like, yeah, there go Nancy Grace. And I said, man, look, I remember what she did with the Kanika case. She finna do it on this case. Cause now I understand how social media work now. Right? Look, they still talking about the Gabby and the Brian case. The white boy that killed his girlfriend on the trip. He dead, she dead. And they still bringing up new evidence on this shit, bro. Shit, that case getting more play than the SHANQUILLA case right now. Look, you can go on YouTube right now and look at all the news media outlet and look at all the videos that's trending on the main media outlet. None but white folk shit. You got the Idaho murders going on. You know what I'm saying? You got all the other killings going on. They worrying about their race and you know what I'm saying? Look how it look. Yeah, the Gabby case. Yeah, they still talking about that shit, bro. Look why they did Jelani Day. They don't even talk about his case no more. You see what I'm saying? They don't even talk about the Kendrick Johnson case no more until they get new evidence. When the family bring up new evidence,
People up like they did. Did what I did. Woke up. 3 hours talking. What news raised? Instruction. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Make sure you take it to church. many people are like they did. Did what I did. Woke up, talked where I was talking, where we was raised. Instruction. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Make sure I'm taking the church.
Look how funny when they get up in old age. The church believes that one day if God bless you, you're going to get to that age now. If you got kids, you want your kids to take care of you. You know? My mom, she right here, she 81 years old. You know, I'm like that. You got mothers and fathers who still living. Look how funny when they get up in old age. On behalf of the Robinson family and the Long family and all the friends and all the support, the prayers across this nation, across this world. Shanquilla was my only daughter, and I strived on education. Not just beauty on the outside, but she had a beauty spirit on the inside. That's how I raised her. Made sure she had a foundation in the church, knew who God was, been baptized. Make sure that when she came up, you know, I want her to be very smart and intelligent, to be a leader, not a follower. You know, always have her own. She ain't got to depend on no man to do nothing for her. Because as long as your daddy got breath in him, I'm going to be the one, like I always been when God brought you in this world. You never had without. So, going forward, I found her that Monday when I got the call. First phone number I called down in Mexico, Cabo. The lady said, Mr. Morris, I got your daughter. Miss Elizabeth. That lady stayed with me from day one. Never left. Called me, texted me, told me what the paperwork and all of the feeling, how much it was going to cost and everything. And that day, she came back to the United States, touched that ground, the land, the soil, rolled up in that funeral home. Them doors opened up. Cried like a baby. And I saw the knock on the inside of her head. Saw like an eye was swollen. Saw the cut lip on her lip. Daddy stood there and cried like a baby. And I sit there and said, baby, Daddy will give you justice. I would not let you die in vain. From then on out, I pray to God. I always pray to God every day. My friends, my family, my enemies. And all of a sudden, God just started moving. That's why everybody's here today. And from all y'all prayers across this nation, across this world, you know, as a father, this hurt him. This hurt the core. Tell him, but that's my only child.
See that game? Man, they ain't even showed up for the funeral.
I just piggyback on what my brother Mario said. We are so grateful that each and every one of you came out here today. Come on and give the Lord a hand clap of praise for this beautiful family. We thank God for coming. We know that it's been taxing. It's been
Look, check this out, y'all. They ain't even show up for the funeral, contact the family, nobody from Cabo 6. Not even Nigeria. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't even contact the family, come out. Cause it's like this. If Nigeria if he feel genuine, the way he say he feel, right? He would call her daddy like a man. He would call and contact the family like a man. And let them folk know what's going on, bro. Cause keep this in my mind. He really supposed to been talk to them folks. You know what I'm talking about? And that's sad as fuck. Cause I know, man, if I was in that situation, bro, I know me so very well, bro. I would have made that phone call. I would have showed my favorite as you know what I'm talking about, and expressing my emotions and feelings, and you know what I'm talking about, and all that. If they like it or not. Only thing I just wanted to be heard. At least hear my voice. You see what I'm saying? At least hear what I got to say. If you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we need to call nasty grace. Nasty grace. Cause look, I gotta play her videos and just to show you, look the type of fraud she is. Look what type of fraud Nancy Grace is. She ain't did nothing but just played on us. All that hollering on the mic. Oh, you got her friends there. Naked. All that old hollering and, you know what I'm saying, putting on the motherfucking show. And then I'm looking at everybody, man, and I'm reading the comments, man. And I'm looking at the comment, people like, oh yeah, we got Nancy Grace on this shit. Boy, it's finna go down. We really finna get justice. Nuh-uh, not through her. They had to entertain us. Cause entertain us and keep our mind busy and occupied while Mexico and the feds discussing their meetings and shit. Like, look, we ain't got enough evidence. Well, how we gonna break this to the public? Right? And keep this in mind. When you listen to Nancy Grace, you know, just look at all the murders she handled. You'll see the favoritism. She only gonna talk about black people when they go viral. It's an interesting murder. Know what I'm talking about? She gonna talk about that, right? Boom, 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 boom. You know, only reason why I think she even got on, if you really want my honest opinion, I believe she just really talked about the SHANQUILLA case and the Kanita case, because I think she racist. I think she don't like Mexicans. You know what I'm talking about? To be honest with you, because I would listen to her real closely, she'll throw some of that racist shit in there. Because you got to be careful when you listen to a racist, they got some racist slang that you might don't be familiar with, and you might don't know it's racist. But yeah, it's all for ratings. It's good for ratings. But look, check this out. It's good for ratings, but they gonna have to stop when once they get the ratings up on it, right? You know what I'm saying? If when the truth get the exposed and like a cover up, keep this in mind. Everybody know this a cover up. Everybody know the police covered it up with the crooked nurses and all this. It's a cover up. If there wasn't so much corruption in the world, gang, you know what I'm talking about? We would have been seeing locked up. If we wouldn't even be going through all the things that we were going through. Look, they just caught El Chapo's son yesterday, and he already been extradited. Look what extraditing they gave us about. Yeah, this paperwork gonna take time, and they gonna take months, maybe a year or two. Now they got El Chapo's son, and they got him yesterday. Now listen to them when they come to the extradition papers. Now see that? Right. Listen how they explain how the extradition worked when it came to the SHANQUILLA case. Now look how the extradition paperwork, you know what I'm saying, when it come to El Chapo. So, and then you will see what I'm saying. Cause they said they already done filed the extradited and all that, and they finna transport him. See what I'm saying? Ain't finna take no years and months for the paperwork to be processed and all that old shit. Look at her, gang. She was the homecoming queen, the freshman princess. You know what I'm talking about. And I know this for a fact. If you a school queen, you know what I'm saying, the freshman princess, you the popular girl in school. You basically the popularest motherfucker in school. Everybody know you, and guess what? Everybody wanna hang around the popular girl. That's what I'm getting out of that. And you could tell she was well raised cause she ain't just all up on no niggas. You don't see her, you know what I'm saying, in pictures with different niggas and shit. You don't hear her making poses and talking about I can't find a man and going through abuse with niggas and all this. See what I'm saying, gang? Janasia, Nigel Wiggin, and Donovan Winner graduated days together, never seen before pictures. So maybe that ain't Wiggins if if this ain't Wiggins TikTok, so that ain't Wiggins, right? So this might don't be Wiggins page. It might be somebody close to it's somebody close to Combo 6. Hold on, who is that? That I see Denasia, Donovan Winner, Nigeria Wiggins. Who is the other girl? I can't pause the game. I'm gonna show y'all who I'm talking about. That girl right there, who is that? Oh, that's that other girl that show up on the trip, gang. That's her. Oh, look. Y'all screenshot. That's that girl. Let me pull that video up, gang. Y'all give me 1 second. That's that girl that didn't show up on the trip. And if that's the girl that show up on the trip, Shanquilla took her place. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I got to find that John. Somebody send me the somebody need to send me that link. I got to find that dude. I got to find that dude. Cause he got her name and everything. I bet you that's her. Hold on, let me find that John guy. The name not on the picture because he just got Denasia Jackson, Nigeria Wiggin, and Winova Donovan. It's only 3 names on her, but you got 4 people on her. Oh, that's her name, Joyce. Look, look. So that's the girl then. Anonymous Elite, that's the girl Joyce, ain't it? That's the one I think that didn't show up. I might be wrong, but I know it's somebody didn't show up. Cause Donovan Winifred ain't graduating. You see what I'm saying? So Donovan Winifred ain't graduating. So look, that is her then. Hey, somebody had sent me the link of this YouTube, but he be making short videos of Shanquilla. But his video be making sense because he the one called the doctor, right? The same YouTube. He the one that called the doctor, the doctor job and shit. And they was telling him that, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about? Look, Shanquilla Robinson, homecoming queen. Homecoming queen, prom queen, and class president. So Shanquilla got yellow hearts. Man, y'all drop those yellow and purple hearts in the chat game for Shanquilla and Kanika Jenkins. Now, I want to know this right here.
About any arrest for your daughter's murder?
Not that I know of, ma'am. It just with y'all, with the media and the news people saying, ma'am.
Well,
And which, like I say,
they haven't given you any information about any arrest for your daughter's murder?
not that I know of, ma'am. It just with y'all, with the media and the news people saying, ma'am.
Well,
And which, like I say,
they haven't given you any information about any arrest for your daughter's murder?
not that I know of, ma'am. It just with y'all, with the media and the news people saying, ma'am.
Well,
And which, like I say,
they haven't given you any
Now watch this. Now let's see Court TV and all the rest of the major news gonna have to say what they gonna have to say now.
What they was wearing to the funeral. They sit down here and we was talking about what colors we was gonna wear and what we was gonna do, and they sit here and say, pick out what they was wearing to the funeral. Right, they even sit here and say they was picking out what they was wearing to the funeral. They sit down here and we was talking about what colors we was gonna wear and what we was gonna do, and they sit here and say, pick out what they was wearing to the funeral. Right, they even sit here and say they was picking out what they was wearing to the funeral.
Kitchen door.
She got that baby hair to the side, though edge is popping, boo.
Basically, what you said is why Charlotte has shown so much support. And it goes back to the question that you asked earlier. And I think it's because of who she was. Shanquilla Robinson was a beautiful person inside and out. She wasn't a person who was into drama and mess. And she was just the epitome of a young girl that was, quote unquote, doing her thing. She was doing the right thing, finished school, doing all these positive things and had positive things just going for her. So that is why I believe that Charlotte is rallying together and other supporters who have rallied together to support it, because as Mario said earlier, she did not deserve what happened to her. You know, and it's unfortunate that there are a lot of people who can be jealous, who can be envious of you. So in addition to the justice that we know is going to be served, we also wanted to show a lesson to people that you have to say something, that you have to do something, because you are just as guilty as doing it if you stand around and you're recording things. And that seems to be the culture of today, and we want to do something about it. So this whole rally is just, like he said, coming together in love, just to show this family the love and support that they deserve and that they need, because the more love you feel, the better you'll feel. So it will give us hope. And actually, we hope that it will change somebody else's opinion and change their mind. So when they're standing there, instead of recording a fight or doing something like that, they will help, or an assault, I won't even call it a fight, recording an assault, they will get some help. They will do something, you know, and say something. So that is one of the main purposes, because our youth are, you know, he's Million Youth March of Charlotte. Our youth are heavily affected, and so that's the example. But I do believe that after this has happened, we won't see any more of this. That is our ultimate goal, and so that's why they're coming. That's why this family is showing up. That's why this family wants you to know who Shanquilla Robinson was, because if you know her, to know her is to love her. And like he said, it was not, you know, this was unjustified. And until justice is served, this family will not be healed. But this is just one of the many acts that's going to happen to show her love. And we appreciate Charlotte stepping up. We appreciate all the stars and, you know, the people who have come in and who are sharing it, because without them bringing attention to this, we honestly don't know if anything would have.
She said nobody has been arrested. Yeah. Nobody's been arrested. Okay.
Let that be known. We have guest speakers coming in, basically to show their support for the Robinson family, continued support for the Robinson family. And it's something that, you know, as a native of Charlotte, born and raised, and the community wanted, you know, for this family. There were thousands of people that didn't make it into the services a couple of weeks ago. So this is the opportunity to come and show their support with the Robinson family again, and to love on them and basically let them know that we stand with them. And it's justice for Shanquilla Robinson until justice is served. We have guest speakers coming in, basically to show their support for the Robinson family, continued support for the Robinson family. And it's something that, you know, as a native of Charlotte, born and raised, and the community wanted, you know, for this family. There were thousands of people that didn't make it into the services a couple of weeks ago. So this is the opportunity to come and show their support with the Robinson family again, and to love on them and basically let them know that we stand with them. And it's justice for Shanquilla Robinson until justice is served.
Got it over there and doing their time there. That'll be justice for us as of now.
Can you say anything?
We can't say anything. Yeah, we can't say anything about it, but they're working on it.
Do people expect huge crowds again? Like, because I mean, at the services, there's obviously hundreds, if not thousands, of people that showed up. Do people?
No. Cool.
We cool this go around?
Ain't too scared going back down.
Now this here is what I was not doing. Ain't no way I'm walking across this. Ooh, I got the hiccups. That shit rocking too? Yeah, no. Dead.
Man, that's good. Oh shit, I'm good. 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 That's good.
I love him.
All right, so it's a couple things wrong with what happened in this video. Now, if you can't hear it, I'm going to go ahead and repeat what was said. So the voice you hear in the background, the female's voice, that's Shanquilla. That's Shanquilla. So, boom. What she say is, like, she basically talking to us or the people who watching the recording. She's saying, I love him And then in the text, you can see it says, I got to put him on payroll. So once she said, I love him, his response was, shoot, you need to put me on payroll. Give me that money. All right, so the couple things that I feel like is wrong with this, and not being biased in any way, just as a man watching the video. First, we know from background information that multiple people out of the Cabo 6 had their own business, Khalil being one of the people. So Khalil Cook is the best friend of SHANQUILLA, quote unquote. But we know they all got different businesses. Dejanay has a business. We know for a fact that Khalil has a business because he received a PPP loan. We're not gonna get into that. That's for another video. But so that's the perspective. Basically, two business owners are sitting. They friends. So two business owners sitting having a conversation. In no way would a person who's a business owner tell another business owner, you need to put me on payroll. Why would you, as a male, man, you're going to have your own money, you're going to have your own motion, you're going to have your own thing going on. So it's not going to be a situation where you're going to have to ask a friend of yours to even put you on payroll. Now, we all know that this was a joke, but at the same time, for his mind to even be in that place, we already know she was getting more money than them. Was that the reason they was hating so hard? Was that the reason he was playing like he was her best friend, but really low-key snaking her? Back door?
I love him.
Hold on, gang. Give me 1 second. Check this out. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm gonna listen to Tisha Tales right quick. I'm gonna listen what she just dropped the video, right? She said she got new information on her case. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to it right quick.
Information in the SHANQUILLA Robinson case, it looks like we might have new hope. The FBI is involved and they are investigating. But did you know that the reason what the FBI and what seems to be taking so long with the investigation is the doctor, the police officers, and all the missing pieces. We have the information about that. And also, let's take a look at the doctor involved in SHANQUILLA's death. Now, as you know, there are local people saying that the doctor shouldn't be charged because for whatever reason, the doctor operated from false information. We actually thought about it and said, what type of doctor would be so just foolhardy? We know that she did not administer CPR properly. We know she did not follow medical protocol either in Mexico or in the United States. We know that the IV bag that she bought to treat alcohol toxicity was at best gross negligence. At worst, it was something more insidious. Well, guess what? We're not the only ones that think that. The FBI also thinks that as well. And even though we would like to believe that the Mexican authorities are looking into pressing charges, it's actually the FBI that got involved that is moving this investigation along. Again, the wheels of justice seem to be creeping slowly, but they are moving the investigation along because they want to know what's going on with the doctor, the police officers, and they also want to know what's going on with those two EMTs. Nobody is safe out in these streets, and that's exactly what should be going on. All right, let's get into this. And before we get into it, you guys, you can stay till the end and I'll explain why the doctor did not follow medical procedure. But please don't say, the doctor just went by what the friends told her. Don't you know? Have you guys ever seen a doctor in America or overseas? What doctor relies on not just a patient, but their friends to tell them what's wrong with them? And they're not even next of kin. Every doctor that is in first-year medical school knows that alcohol poisoning needs to be treated in the hospital because you need a tube down your throat, you need special medication that helps get the alcohol out your system. You also need blood tests performed to see where you are and how they should monitor you. You need your stomach pumped. Yes, you need an IV, but the IV needs to contain thiamine and a few other things to make sure you don't get brain damage. She came with none of that. We also found the clinic that she came from, and oddly enough, even though she was with the American Medical Clinic, which is, we're going to get into this later, but let me just give you guys the plot. The American Medical Clinic, which even though we keep saying clinic, it is a huge hospital in Cabo. They even have the MRI machine. As a matter of fact, they even have the MRI machines. For some reason, they send her from the walking clinic. Why is that important? Because Sears live, and again, his live keeps coming up in my head because he dropped a lot of things in there. Remember when he said that he thought that it was supposed to be a man that came, and then they sent a woman, and he was like, yo, what's going on? The thing is, when you actually go to their site, and when you go to other sites about Cabo San Lucas, they say that for no fee, they will send attendants they will send doctors to make house calls in emergency situations. And guess what? All the doctors listed are men. Okay? And we have a little information about her medical history. She says that she's a general doctor. She says she's into more tech coordination. She don't want to specialize, but she's listed as a specialist in childbirth and OBGYN in the holistic. For those looking for additional income stream in these times, well, I suggest forgetting about snatch trading, affiliate marketing, dancing on TikTok for views, or other business models.
Damn.
States. She went to the University of Guadalajara in the holistic.
Y'all heard that? That Wanda, that made a lot of sense why she's so connected to all these clinics. And I was thinking like that. I'm like, damn, this lady, she connected to different kinds of clinics. So that's what she would. Oh, listen to this.
State. 250527. I know this dropped a lot on you guys. Ooh, so let's be compressed. Let's be thankful that there is new hope. The American authorities are on the local people that were involved, right? The thing I do think that we keep needing to press on is to see if this case they can stop extradition and everybody can be tried in the U.S. Because don't forget the FBI is working with the Mexico government to collect evidence. So instead of us helping them collect all the evidence overseas, because the FBI has more questions than the Mexico government about what's the doctor's role, what's this, what's that. If we can stop extradition, right? We saw what happened with the Ohio University student case. We saw what happened in the Matthew Tyler case. We saw what happened in every case when America stops extradition. I firmly believe that justice can be served quicker and better on American soil. But let's get into what the new hope is. Because for a second, I was losing hope. Now, this is not to say in any way, shape, or form, pull it and read it for you. This is not to say in any way, shape, or form that we should take our foot off the gas. Absolutely not. But listen to this, right? Regardless of the fact of what happened, and regardless of the Mexico authorities put the call to death as alcohol poisoning, and the U.S. State Department believed them and put that down as call to death. They're saying regardless of that fact, the FBI managed to find out that Desiree Jackson, doing that video, is the person who attacked and ultimately SHANQUILLA Robinson, right? And the second, Little Cook is the person that recorded the video that I do have to say this, right? I don't think at this point anybody's speculation until we get an official word from the investigators of arrest. There was a man standing there on the side with the spear. It could have been Khalil, but also Malik Dreyer had a little bit of fear too. Now I will say that SHANQUILLA's mother and her sister, who spent time with Khalil, believe that it's Khalil with the beard. So there is a mystery person that was recorded. We're assuming it's a man because we see one of the women, we see another woman recording, and then we don't know if it's the same male voice or not. But it could be a man or woman. But that's not it, right? The FBI, as a whole. The FBI, not Mexico authorities, because as the local reporter said, they don't think that, it's the friend's fault because they told the doctor what the diagnosis is. I don't know where anyone on earth, when you walk into a room and you tell the doctor what the diagnosis is, and the doctor doesn't say, ignore you and still do their own evaluation, okay? Oddly enough, I did look at can CPR cause blood station or any trauma to the neck. They say it is possible to cause trauma to the spinal cord. However, it is very rare. But you know what? If you look at the stats of CPR with older people that have suffered trauma and also people that are unconscious, they say because CPR damages the lungs, can cause injury to the spine. It can even cause injuries and lacerations to the spleen and to the liver, as well as things in your what do you call it, in your throat region, the lumbar region, and all over. They say that, and this is medical training, if you see any signs of trauma, do not attempt to do CPR. Get them to a hospital if possible. Now, if we're out in the war zone and there's no hospital, we're just trying to okay, fine. Do CPR, but at that point, that's the best bet. There was a hospital close by that villa that had all the state-of-the-art equipment, and she chose not to take her there, not to follow.
Now look, guys, check this out. Did she just say that it could have been somebody else there? Did she say it could have been somebody else there? And then we record. God damn. And I always said, man, it felt like somebody supposed to been there. Like it was somebody else there too, gang.
Procedure. This is Dr. Carolina.
And think about this, when she was on the scene, I want to know all the doctors that she called while she was there on the scene. The audio choppy gang. The audio chopped up. Damn.
That they chose to do that, Miss Carolina or their lives. The fact that she chose not to do that and she blamed the person telling her, why would you let somebody that's not Mexican make that decision for you? Well, let's get back into the hope because we can get into that mess later. The new hope. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's better, gang. All right, let me, do I need to rewind the gang or just keep it rolling? Keep it rolling.
The FBI is also investigating the omission and the negligence, the FBI, of the Mexican authorities, all for the series of inconsistencies, lies, and contradictions in the case. They're saying, if these local reports can be believed, that it's most likely they are putting pressure on the government of Mexico and the government of Baja California Sur to determine who is liable, responsible, guilty, right? For the people that were supposed to save Shanquilla's life not doing their jobs correctly. It is Miss Carolina, Dr. Carolina Ornelas, the local municipal police officers, Omar and David, the agent of the public ministry of PGJE, that's the region for California, Sir William Daniel.
Do you have a big call of God on your life, but don't know what to do to make it into a reality?
I was looking into this. For whatever reason, and we're coming to see, let's go back to Mexico. They were allowed to leave. Shanquilla's family was like, what? Right? The FBI got involved with it. What? They said, no, we have a video of segregation. They might be other people listening. CPR 14 times. How did that just happen and didn't know a person was there? That's also, ooh, look, that happens ship. That happens ship. That was on the right path. So, we're looking at that. Now let's move into some other stuff. So that is the whole. The FBI, not Mexico authorities, are the ones on top of looking into the police officers, the doctors, and the municipal authorities. Because the FBI are saying, none of you guys follow procedure. There are inconsistency. How is the autopsy saying that she died at 3 p.m.? But yet, right? But yet, you're not saying that you performed CPR for 3 hours. Now, I do want to say this. I have it later in the thing, but we'll talk about this in a minute. But do you guys know that CPR usually lasts for like 2 or 3 minutes? Most people, and when I say people, I mean medics, say after 9 minutes, you can make.
Oh, well, let me do it like this then, gang. Let me do it like this.
The FBI is looking into this. For whatever reason, and we're coming to see, all this stuff happened down in Mexico. They were allowed to leave. Shanquilla's family was like, what? Right? The FBI got involved and said, what?
Listen to this.
Should be going on. All right, let's get into this. And before we go, before we get into it, you guys, you can stay, but please, have you guys ever seen a doctor in America or overseas? What doctor relies on not the patient, but their friends to tell them what's wrong with them? And they're not even next of kin. Every doctor that is in first-year medical school knows that alcohol poisoning needs to be treated in the hospital because you need a tube down your throat. You need special medication that helps get the alcohol out your system. You also need blood tests performed to see where you are and how they should monitor you. You need your stomach pumped. Yes, you need an IV, but the IV needs to contain.
She ain't lying about that when she said you need your stomach pumped. She ain't lying about that when she said you need your stomach pumped. Cause I remember, goddamn it, when I had rigged my goddamn car. When I had rigged my goddamn car and I was in the hospital and when them folks were like, man, you must be up under the influence. And I'm like, nah, I'm straight. And the doctor like, man, you look real bad. You going in and that. You just don't know how dangerous it is. So they stuck a long tube down my throat, gang. Cause that's when I used to drink real heavy with I used to pop pills and shit. I don't do it no more. I ain't pop pills in so many years, you know what I'm talking about? Because that shit just ain't for me. You know what I'm talking about? But what they did to me, when I went to the hospital, by me just being drunk as hell and all that, because me, I was already fine. I was straight. I was just drunk and high as fuck, you know what I'm talking about? And they was like, we got to pump your stomach, and I ain't had no other choice, you know what I'm saying? So when that doctor came in with that long ass tube, and she was like, yeah, I got to stick this down in your throat and pump your stomach. And I looked at that doctor, man, I said, man, please, don't shove that motherfucker down my throat, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, that's proper procedure. So I tried to talk to the doctor and shit, man. I'm gonna tell you how the doctor's so cold. Man, look, they had me on the bed, and when the doctors came in, they all surrounded me on the bed. It was coming, it's gonna be all right, Trey Gang, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, man, I don't want my stomach pumped, man, cause that hole big in the motherfucker. And the nurse came and she was like, what's that on your neck? And so she grabbed my neck, and how the way she started massaging my neck and stuff. She was like, I just want to massage your neck, because you know what I'm saying, and throwing me off. And when she massaged my neck, she gripped that motherfucker and made me say, ah. And when I said, ah, man, they shoved that motherfucker down, bro. And when they shoved it down, man, I felt that shit go clean in my stomach. I said, man, I never fuck off again no more after that. But she right about it. They got to pump the stomach and all that if it's alcohol poison. Because they got to give, if they don't pump your stomach, they got to give you like, it's something like a chocolate thing, like a piece of chocolate, and you eat it and it'll make you vomit up everything. You know what I'm talking about? So she ain't lying when she said that. But listen what she about to say when she said it could have been possibly another person in the room recorded them that we on the work.
Thiamine and a few other things to make sure you don't get brain damage. She came with none of that. We also found the clinic that she came from. And oddly enough, even though she was with the American Medical Clinic, which is, and we're going to get into this later, but let me just give you guys the plot. The American Medical Clinic, which even though we keep saying clinic, it is a huge hospital in Cabo, right? They have everything. They even have the MRI machines. As a matter of fact, they even have the MRI machines. For some reason, they sent her from the walk-in clinic. Why is that?
So look, check this out, right? Come to find out, this doctor work at, she give birth to kids. She deliver babies. She deliver babies. So this is what we know about the doctor. Cause remember when I showed y'all this, right? This the federal building. This where somebody from the federal building 6 miles away from the villa that's on the autopsy report, right? This is what she's saying about the FBI. She's saying the FBI is investigating who? The doctor? The police, right? The doctor and the police. We already know they was already up on the investigation for one thing. But now it's like the wheels is turning now because it look like the Fed is focusing on the autopsy. Because we already know the autopsy was committed by people that don't supposed to be doing the autopsy. So that means everybody who she worked with, she called them folks and they the one that did the autopsy. They the one that did the autopsy, right? The people that she worked for in this hospital, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm quite sure when she was kneeling down, when she was there with the Cabo C for 3 hours, she called other doctors and nurses, right? That's why I said they got to subpoena that doctor from and see who she all called, who was all in contact with her, and then instructed her, you know what I'm talking about? To do, you know what I'm saying? So watch this.
Important because of Nasir's live. And again, his live keeps coming up in my head because he dropped a lot of things in there.
What you say, who did the autopsy report? It wasn't no medical examiner. It was surgeon people. People that do surgery. It's people that do like, you know what I'm saying, surgery. You know what I'm talking about? Dealing with body parts and all this. They is not medical examiners. You know what I'm talking about?
Remember when he said that he thought that it was supposed to be a man that came and then they sent a woman and he was like, yo, what's going on? The thing is, when you actually go to their site and when you go to other sites about Cabo San Lucas, they say that for no fee, they will send attendants to, they will send doctors to make house calls in emergency situations. And guess what? All the doctors listed are men, okay? And we have a little information about her medical history. She says that she's a general doctor. She says she's into more tech coordination. She didn't want to specialize, but she's listed as a specialist in childbirth and OBGYN in the Jalisco.
Want to know the best way to potentially make a big income online? It's by making lots of small incomes online.
States, because she went to the University of Guadalajara in the Jalisco state. Her medical license number is 350527. I know I just dropped a lot on you guys. Ooh, so let's decompress. Let's be the local people that were involved, right? The thing I do think that we keep needing to press on is to see if this case they can stop extradition And everybody can be tried in the US, because don't forget the FBI is working with the Mexico government to collect evidence. So instead of us helping them collect all the extradition, so let's get into what the new hope is. Because for a second, I was losing hope. Now, this is not to say in any way, shape, or form, let me pull it up and read it for you. This is not to say in any way, shape, or form that we should take our foot off the gas. Absolutely not. But listen to this, right? They're saying regardless of the fact, right, of what happened, and regardless of the fact that the Mexico authorities put the cause of death as alcohol poisoning, and the U.S. State Department believed them and put that down as cause of death, they're saying regardless of that fact, the FBI has managed to find out that Dejanay Jackson, through that video, is the person who attacked and ultimately SHANQUILLA Robinson, right? And they're saying that Khalil Cook is the person that recorded the video that went viral. Now, I do have to say this, right? I think at this point, anybody's speculation until we get an official word from the investigators of arrest. There was a man standing there on the site with his beard. It could have been Khalil, but also Malik Dreyer had a little bit of beard too. Now, I will say that SHANQUILLA's mother and her sister, who spent time with Khalil, believes that it's Khalil with the beard. So there is a mystery person that was recording. We're assuming it's a man because we see one of the women.
Y'all heard that? Now they saying this could be possibly another person that was recording the video. So that means if it wasn't Donovan, well, we know she was recording. So, but we don't know if Malik was recording. We heard him in the background. And we see Khalik on the side. So that leave us, if that Alicia Hyatt recording the video, cause she's saying that it could have been a mystery person recording that video. A mystery person recording the video, right? So that means it probably was somebody there. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know, but let's see what's going on.
We see another woman recording, and then we don't know if it's the same male voice or not, but it could be a man or a woman. But that's not it, right? The FBI, this is the hope. The FBI, not Mexico authorities, because as the local reporter said, they don't think that, it's the friend's fault because they told the doctor what the diagnosis is. I don't know where anywhere on earth when you walk into a room and you tell the doctor what the diagnosis is and the doctor doesn't say, ignore you and still do their own evaluation, okay? Oddly enough, I did look at, can CPR cause luxation or any trauma to the neck? They say it is possible to cause trauma to the spinal cord. However, it is very rare. But you know what? If you look at the studies on CPR with older people that have suffered trauma and also people that are conscious, they say because CPR damage.
Now look. So they said it was another person there beside the Cabo 6. That's what she just said. And I always felt like that. This is the reason why I always felt like that. If y'all look at the guest list, the guest list skipped line number 1 when they come to sign your name. They started from line number 2 all the way down. So I was like, well, shit, what's up with that? You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna find the guest list.
Damages the lungs, can cause injury to the spine. It can even cause injuries and lacerations to the spleen and to the liver, as well as things in your
so it would be possible that guy, I don't know about that guy. I just got to see on that.
In your throat region, the lumbar region, and all over, they say that, and this is medical training, if you see any signs of trauma, do not attempt to do CPR get them to a hospital if possible. Now, if we're out in the middle of a war zone and there's no hospital and there's trauma, okay, fine, do CPR, because at that point, that's the best bet. But the fact that there was a hospital close by that villa that had all the state-of-the-art equipment, and she chose not to take her there, not to follow current medical procedure. This is the doctor right here, Dr. Carolina, right? The fact that they chose to do that, Miss Carolina Ornelas, the fact that she chose not to do that and she blamed the friends as telling her, why would you let somebody that's not Mexican make that decision for you? But let's.
Now I do know one thing. I kind of think I believe that. Cause watch this. Cause don't y'all remember in the video, SHANQUILLA video, when they were taking the toast and doing the drink? I'm gonna pull that video up right quick.
Let's get back into the hope, because we can get into that mess later. The new hope. Okay, I'm sorry, we're on. The FBI is also investigating the omission and the negligence, the FBI, of the Mexican authorities for the series of inconsistencies, lies, and contradictions in the case. They're saying, if these local reports can be believed, that it's most likely they are putting pressure on the government of Mexico and the government of Baja California Sur to determine who is liable, responsible, guilty, right? For the people that were supposed to save SHANQUILLA's life not doing their jobs correctly. It is Ms. Carolina, Dr. Carolina Ornelas, the Los Cabos municipal police officers, Omar and David, the agent of the public ministry of PGJE, that's the region for California Sur, Julio Daniel. The FBI.
These de-stress supplements are like chef kiss. The fact that
is looking into this, for whatever reason, and we're coming to see, all this stuff happened down in Mexico. They were allowed to leave. SHANQUILLA's family was like, what? Right? The FBI got involved and said, what? They said, no, we have a video. It's clearly Dejanay. Right past. Most people say 20 minutes is a good time to stop. The fact that this woman, the fact that the police, the fact that nobody followed procedure, the fact.
Now they do got a mean lawsuit. You could sue the police and the hospital. Man, you could sue them folks and then they get 100 million.
The fact that they said they gave IVs, an IV only takes 60 minutes. If she had transcended at 3 p.m., there's no way you can give an IV when there's no circulation going on. It is lie upon lie upon lie. And even though it seems like Mexico wants to push the blame off of the Cabo Six, if we want justice, true justice for SHANQUILLA, yeah, we want the Cabo Six to go down. Yes, we want Dejanay sitting under jail. I still am now voting for an American jail, right? Yeah, we want that to go down. But also, the U.S. government's interest, I would imagine, is in making sure that there's never a situation where SHANQUILLA goes that happens again. Why? If we think that at best, right, best case scenario, this doctor, Ms. Carolina Ornelas, the two police officers, and also that technician, why, if they were so faulty, right? Why, if they were so faulty with everything they're doing, why would we want them out on the street? Why should they be able to practice again?
Now look, this one thing I do know, if the feds got them up on investigation, 9 times out of 10, they gonna have to lock them up because you got too much evidence of a cover up on their side. Right or wrong, gang? Right or wrong. You're gonna have to lock them up if you investigating it and they caught red-handed. There's no way you can talk your way out of this unless you pay the feds off. Now let's see what's going on with the feds. There you go. That's enough extradited just for questioning and who was in the room. Somebody gonna slip up. You goddamn right. Man, look. Even if Cabo 6 don't say nothing, right? Still gonna have to charge the doctor and the police for the cover-up charge, unless they gonna give them a fine. Now think about this. They should have called the ambulance when the nation first slammed it down. That's when they should have called the ambulance soon when it happened. Cause even though she died from the injury, she could have survived it. It's a fatal blow, but with the proper care, it was survivable. And they knew that it was survivable. So why would you let her still be alive and she gonna eventually snitch and tell on everybody?
Could not tell by a woman that had a lump, bruised up eye, lip, all this stuff, that there was trauma. You should maybe check the person or at least rush them to a hospital for them to get their blood alcohol content checked immediately to see where they were, get their stomach pumped, oxygen tube down their throat. This is standard for alcohol poisoning. You didn't think to do that. You sat there with an IV bag like it was Pedialyte, sitting there on the floor looking stuck, right? You had the two Salvation Army EMTs also sitting there looking stuck. Nobody knew that, according to the autopsy, that you guys were doing procedures on a body that was not alive. And somehow there are people that think.
Cause look, check this out. I just thought about this too, gang. I just thought about this and it's gonna make a lot of sense. Y'all, you really don't even need to do CPR on people no more. They got a mask with a bag on it and they wrap that around your mouth and your nose and squeeze the bag in that job. Y'all know that equipment that the paramedics will have, they'll strap you, you know what I'm talking about, and they'll be squeezing the bag and they'll be pumping oxygen down your mouth and your airway. Mm-hmm.
That it's fair to let this person go along with their life. Now listen, I don't know if she needs to be in jail too. We need to check her checking account and see if there was anybody paid off. But I am saying that I would imagine the FBI and the authorities are.
So that means those chest compression really would have been irrelevant because she already injured, broken neck and all that. So the chest pressure really would have made the injury more severe than what it was.
Are actually saying we cannot have this person practicing medicine. We cannot have these EMTs around. These EMTs, the police, everybody that was involved, you are a danger to society. You are a danger to tourists. You are a danger to your own citizens. If you can't tell the basics, why are you even here? And if
This is going to be one of those cases that the doctor got caught, the police got caught, because the prosecutor allowed it to happen. It just made this more case even bigger than what it is. Cause now you really gotta lock up police officials. You gotta lock up police officials. So that means the feds already know what really happened to Shanquilla. They need statements. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to take statements and stuff. They got to go to the hospital, interview employees. They gonna have to talk to her boss. They gonna have to talk to the hospital. Then they gonna have to go to the to the federales, talk to the person that's over the case. Cause keep this in mind, we ain't even had a detective name in this case. We ain't even had a detective. They ain't mentioned nothing about no detective, nobody. Just two police officers. Hell, I know when I'm robbery case and murder case, it's gonna be a lead detective on the case. He the one that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna contact you. See what I'm saying, gang? So this shit getting worse about a minute. It done got worse about a minute, gang. But I ain't gonna believe it till I see people in handcuffs. I wanna see real justice, real lockups. You know what I'm talking about? Cause this lady Beatrice, watch this. If she deliver hospitals, right? If she deliver babies, how many hospitals she work at? Cause it seems like her line of job is to go to different hospitals, deliver babies and shit. And go to clinics and you know what I'm talking about? So that means she employed with the hospital and the clinic. It's one job. They just run back and forth to the clinic. Cause keep this in mind. If she delivering baby, I'm quite sure she gonna have to see the patient, the baby, get to know the parents, and to let them know how the body size doing and all that, right? Yeah, the medical examiner will only talk to the mother and the daddy. Really, they supposed to been called the parents. To be honest with you, and that's another part of the neglect, cause they let Kylie do the diagnosis to the family, while they just kept quiet about it. You see what I'm saying? They just kept quiet about it, let Kylie and convince the family. Now keep this in mind. When it comes to the family, we don't know what they got going on. They might got a private investigator, a lawyer, and everything. Cause check this out. If it were me, and if I was in their shoes, I probably wouldn't tell nobody nothing. Just be playing dumb on these. Just be playing dumb until my investigator get all these, get out everything what he need. The police get everything they need. They link up and have a meeting and come up with what they need to do. And boom, then I hear them like, yeah, it's over with. They on the way and they finna come get you. See what I'm saying? So you right here, the airport right here. So that means if you got an airport right here, which airport Wiggin got to? Cause he said it took him an hour to get to the building. It's an airport right here. And also it's an airport. What other airport at? And here go the other airport right here, right? So watch this. Let's do the distance. Here go the airport right here. I'm too far on the coastline. Hold on, I'm too far out. Let me see where I'm at. Oh shit, right up here. Shit, that's 20 goddamn miles. That's 20 miles. That's 20 miles, gang. That ain't nothing but like about a 10, 15-minute drive, really. 30 minutes tops. So, so he might want line. Cause you gotta think about traffic and all that. So yeah, he'll be getting there at the villa for about an hour. So think about what Wig and Story said. Oh, I ain't even show y'all. Right here, that's 20 miles, right? From the distance of the airport. See that right here? There go the airport right there, gang. Here go the airport. Right here. To the villa right here. Here go the villa right here. Let me undo this. Now, before I do that, y'all see that, right? So it'll take about 30 minutes tops, a little more after 30 minutes dealing with the traffic, right? And here go the other airport. That's the whole time this. Damn, where I'm at. I'm gonna do it like this. Right here. From right here. Hold on. It's gonna be up here. Damn, what I do? Damn, I lost that hoe that quick, bro. Gonna be somewhere right up here. That mother gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be up here. Yeah, so look. So Wiggin wasn't lying. So once we think about what Wiggin story, if he made it there at 12, cause his flight left Texas at 9:30. Now at 10:30. A 2-hour flight he'll be making there between the hours of 12:30, right? So boom, he got to wait on the cab and all this, so he'll be arriving at the villa around about 2 something. Cause when he said he stayed, he said when he rushed back, when he rushed to he said when he got to the villa, he rushed by Shanquilla's side and she was already in the game room. Right? She was already in the game room, so meaning he'll be there around about 2. And he said when he got there at 2, he was waiting on the nurse to show up. So he just basically told her he was way there an hour ahead of time before the nurse even showed up. No, he said he called a cab. He said he called a cab. I don't know how everybody else got to the villa, but he said he called a cab. So his story really he really kind of slick told the truth what he said if he went like that, and it'll make sense. He get there by 2, he rushed to her side, and he was like, damn, what y'all do? Y'all jumped her, you know what I'm saying? And all this old shit. And they told him a male doctor was coming, and you know what I'm talking about? And they ended up sending a female. So that means if he was getting there around about 2 something, that's when they just called the goddamn that's when they just called the nurse. Look, that's when they called the nurse at 2 something. So look at this. He get there at 2. And soon when he get there, that's when they called the ambulance. Cause remember, the maid found her at 12 something. So that means they were there, the maid was there with Cabo 6 for at least an hour and some change before Wiggins showed up. And when Wiggins got there, now they decided to call the police. The doctor when he get there. It make perfectly sense. So it's like when he got there, everything changed. It's like this when everything got to move and when Wiggins got there. Man, that just so that mean Wiggins made a difference when he got there, cause that's when she got medical treatment. And let's just say, man, when Wiggins said he didn't notice nothing, you know what I'm saying? The knot on her head till the nurse showed it up, cause it ain't no telling. Cause remember this, that means he didn't even dress her up. That means Denasia, Malik, somebody from the Cabo dressed her up before Wiggin got there and laid her on the floor in the game room. So it makes sense why he said when I got there, the maid informed me, said they said the maid found her slump over the toilet. I'm telling y'all, gang, this the part that everybody need to be focused on. That right there. We can just get there at 2 some. Now they decide to call the doctor. So that means they only made one call to the hospital and they contact this doctor. Now look, either way it go, you know what I'm talking about? He could have seen the bruises and all that. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna make no big argument about that, cause she got bruises, eyes busted, lips swollen and all that. No doubts about that. You know what I'm talking about? He would have synced it off the top. You see what I'm talking about? But this what we need to focus on. Soon when he got there, why did they call? Why they when the nurse found her? Why they didn't jump on the phone then to call the nurse? See what I'm saying? Now I believe Wiggin telling the truth. This just look. This just really made me believe Wiggins' story. Just by doing that distance of the airport and all this, you know what I'm talking about? So Wiggins did tell the truth. And when Wiggins, because it was something that made him come to Cabo in the first place by himself. And I said that in the beginning. I was like, man, I don't know, y'all. It sounded like Wiggins was trying to save her. I don't know. Then I changed my story. Like, I don't know, man. Because when he said he got there and then, you know what I'm saying? It's like he helped moving the body. So he didn't move the body. They moved the body, dressed her up, and laid her on the living room floor because the maid already discovered her in the bathroom at 12 something. So think about this. If all this went down at 12 something, we're going to look at this at 12:30 on the dot. Nurse come in, go in Shanquilla room. It's 12:32. Boom. Oh my God. Help. And run in the villa, get the friend. Everybody go in the bathroom like, what happened? And everybody standing around like, get out the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So they getting clothes, dressing her up. Then they dragging her through the villa while the maid watching all this, right? So they put the clothes on and keep this in mind with a broken neck and a broken back. They had to stand that girl up to put her pants on. Even if they had to stand her up, they had to put her like on the bed or lay her on the floor, put her clothes on like that. But they still had to have her sitting down to put her shirt back on. And next thing you know her head wobbling everywhere. And they nurses too, so they knew what to do. They knew what to do then. She wasn't alive. Man, check this out. Shanquilla eyes had to been still open cause when most people die, half of the people eyes still will be open. Really? So when he said he seen the bulb in her eye, that meant he was looking dead in her eyes of the deceased person with no soul in their body. Listen what I'm saying, Monica. Listen what I'm saying, Monica. You ain't paying attention. Check this out. I'm going to read your comment, what you said. They said she was in the bathroom when she was laying down. But the picture, she on the floor. Duh. She in the bathroom. Put the clothes on her. Drag her in the living room. And that's where the pictures come in. Right there. And that what they were telling the maid. Yup, she was drunk and all this. So think about that, gang. You got to do a reenactment. When the nurse get there, everybody got to be running around the house. Oh, give me some towels. Give me a cold towel. Cover her up. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you gonna want to do. Cover up the body. So what they did, put her on some clothes. You know what I'm talking about? So that's where the picture would come in. They want her laying on the floor. And then that picture so criminal because she got on clothes, but the fight video shows she naked. So next thing you know, you got a couple of people to choose from who put her clothes on and dressed her up, tampered with the body, and moved it, right? And that's probably why she didn't even have pooling of the blood because they were moving the body so much. But keep this in mind. If she was laid on that living room floor when William got there for 2 hours, that means her whole back and her ass, all of that gonna be pooling of the blood. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna need at least 2 to 3 people to carry her. So guess who will help Denasia? Malik and Kylie. While the other 2 girls watch. So Wiggins got there and it made a big difference. Cause now they wanna call it's like when Wiggins got there, he took charge. He stayed by their sides, he stayed by her side, and he was tending to her. Cause once you put yourself in his shoes, right? The store right just broke down. What is that man was supposed to do? What he was supposed to do? You walked up on the murder scene and your friends did it, right? And your friends did it. What would you supposed to do? The right thing was to do to jump on your phone, call the police, call the doctor, and call your family or somebody. That would have been the first thing to do. But at a time like this, what would you do? If your best friends committing murders around her and you just and you on the way, what would you do? That even stupid. Did he stay by her side so the others could get away? Come on now, man. I know, come on now. Come on now. Common sense can answer this. Listen to what he said. He said when he got there, he was attending to her while everybody was doing their own little thing. Cause check this out, when he got there, right? When he got there, nobody else didn't fuck with her no more. All that old chest compressing, doing CPR, that was, I ain't even go believe that. Cause why would you believe that if you know the girl already dead? A dead corpse. You see what I'm saying? All because they said they did CPR, that don't mean they did it. Come on now, this lady, everybody know they didn't do no goddamn CPR on that girl. What the doctor supposed to tell everybody? Well, I did CPR. You see what I'm saying? So Wiggins' story, man, that man told the truth. That man told the truth, and I got to apologize. I look at him different. You know what I'm talking about? His story lined up, right? He couldn't have been there then. He couldn't have been there, gang, when the murder happened. And I'ma just keep it 100, gang. I don't care how many people mad And I don't give a fuck how many people want to see that man, you know what I'm saying, go down because he was there. But right is right, wrong is wrong. Because you got to think about this. Man, that man had an out-of-body experience. You could look at his life. He was so frustrated, nervous, shaking, and scared. At least he hit that live button and want to tell everybody what's going on. But when you got 1,000,000 people in your inbox expressing themselves and they all negative, and I can understand because all of us was like, we don't know what the fuck going on, so we gon' go ham on his ass. That's what the media gonna do. That's why he like, man, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I wasn't there. I'm telling y'all what's happening. You see what I'm saying? Denasia didn't say nothing. She said she wants some money. Nigeria ain't never said he wanted money. For real talk, if it was you, and if you want, look, if it was you, and you know you ain't got nothing to do with the murder, but you there at the scene, right? But you ain't got nothing to do with it. You can ask for help without the backlash. How can I come to the world and tell my side of the story? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. This just changed my whole way looking at social media. I can't jump the gun no more and just, you know what I'm talking about, going on with the theories and the thoughts and the opinions and all that, because they don't get us nowhere but more conspiracy. Now, us just sitting down, doing the proper research, all us sitting down, going over this together, you know what I'm saying? And look what we can do with that by us being patient. We can't jump the gun and just get on everybody's ass. We're going to have to treat them innocent until it's proven guilty, because that's dangerous. Because check this out. What if somebody, he was in traffic and he run up to a die-hard SHANQUILLA fanatic and kill him? You see what I'm saying, gang? And kill him. Cause I ain't even go look. I ain't even go lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm so glad, man, the Lord be with me all the time. Cause I got a street mentality. And I used to have an anger problem. My anger problem used to get the best of me. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm always quick and I'm on the go. If that was in my younger days and we had all this social media and all this old shit what we had this shit when I was coming up, if I ever run into somebody like they committed a murder and it went viral and my heart in it, just say like, if I bump into Monique, if I was in my young days, I probably would have kidnapped and have her somewhere in the trap house, torching the shit out of her, and to get my goddamn answer the hard way. To be honest with you see what I'm saying? I would have caught straight drop and been looking for him just to gun that nigga down. Cause in my mind, I'ma do everybody a favor and I wouldn't mind laying down in the jail. Cause I will feel much better in jail when I know I got that nigga. Cause I'ma make friends in jail. I ain't got to worry about nobody doing nothing to me. You know what I'm talking about? And that's dangerous. You see what I'm saying? But Denasia, she gonna have to get it. Anybody see that hoe walking the streets, in the grocery stores and all this, whoop that bitch. Her Whoop her ass. Yeah, you got to call Baby D on that bitch, cause that bitch can swing. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, we gotta get a fat bitch on her. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we gonna have to jump that bitch. Appreciate the super chat, gang. Appreciate the super chat. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate the cash out, gang, y'all. And I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. And I tell y'all what, from what I just found out about this whole situation, it makes sense why the news didn't say nothing about Wiggins' story. And that man was down there telling the truth. You know what I'm talking about? And he was telling the truth. So, to really crack this case, we got to be on Wiggins' side now. We got to open that man with open arms, apologize to him, and let that man speak his piece. You see what I'm saying? We just couldn't. This what we need to start doing when it comes to stuff like this. Let those people talk and just don't criticize. Just listen to them. You see what I'm saying? Don't criticize a person. Just ask questions. And social media, we gets all hard on folks, man. I'm talking about, man, we going in, no remorse. But you got to think about other people's feelings too. You know what I'm talking about? The right one. And I'm going to tell y'all something. And you right. I'm tired of seeing our black queens die. And they all dying because of jealousy and fake friends. You see what I'm saying? That's why my circle small. I don't hang with nobody. I'm to myself, goddamn. Cause if anybody gonna kill me, it's gonna be me, goddamn. And I ain't talking about suicide. And I'm talking about with those jokes. Cause I'm a happy nigga. Fuck you talking about. Yeah, I'm a happy nigga. I'm never stressing or none of that shit. Shit, I'm so goddamn scared of myself, goddamn. I don't even get out of line with my goddamn self. Come on, Tina Murphy. You will know how I am. I'm a straight up nigga, man. If I'm wrong about something, I can apologize. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna let you know. You know what I'm like, man, I'm sorry I called you bitches and hoes and shit like that. I'm sorry and please forgive me. I'm apologize to you genuine. And I'm gonna buy you a couple of drinks and you know what I'm saying, man. Hey man, look, everything's on me. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out. What you want to do? You know how we gonna solve this shit, bro, or girl, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whoever I'm apologizing to, it's gonna be on me. Simple as that. Simple as that, gang. Shit, I go to church, man. Look, I'm talking about, man. I hang around with old folks, homeless folks, killer, gorillas. You see what I'm saying? I hang around with all. I ain't even got no enemies. I don't have no enemies. Everybody love Trey Gang. I know who to stay away from. You know what I'm talking about? but yeah, gang. This our next move. I already hit Nigeria up on his Instagram, and I hope he get back with me. Cause I sent to both of his Instagram. Cause it ain't number two on. I think one of them a fake page, but the other one real. So I just sent the message to him, hoping he'll get back. And hoping he don't see my video that I said about he was a thunder booty a couple of days ago. You know what I'm talking about? I might need to go in that motherfucker and delete that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause he gonna be like, nah, that nigga called me a thunderbolt. You know what I'm talking about? I might have hurt his feeling. He might have watched me be like, I'ma kill him. You know what I'm talking about? And that man hold the Bible up on his live video. And I looked at it like, oh yeah, now when they get in trouble, they want to blame God. But he just let me know he a God-fearing man. Cause check this out. Most people ain't even got a Bible in their goddamn house. He had that Bible sitting right next to him. Yeah, there you go, just we gonna say, yeah, we believe you just a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta go back and delete those Thunder Booty jokes before I don't get no interviews or nothing. I might have blew it, you know what I'm talking about? Probably why he ain't responded yet, you know what I'm talking about? So if he is a little man, we apologize, Wiggin, you know what I'm talking about? We apologize. I ain't mean it. I just said it out of anger and stuff because I was mad at you, fool. But and if you do hear this mention, man, you know what I'm talking about? Kylie trying to set you up. You know what I'm talking about? He pulled out those boxing shorts for a reason, cause he only thing he was thinking about wrestling. You know what I'm talking about? So he had on this man. Cause you know when it come to boxing, you do a lot of clinching and grabbing and stuff. Cause you know he ain't got no hand. Cause yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Cause y'all see how he had took that picture of him, and you see how the way Kylie was chilling on the ropes with like, yeah, I got him. And then look, and yeah, we gotta say we apologize, Wiggin. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in the inbox. I'm gonna blow his ass up. I'm gonna be like, man, look, bro, I'm sorry. Let's bury the hatchet. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get on the Nasia ad, cause we need him now. Cause yeah, that's what Wiggins. That's what Kylie had in mind. He tried to set Wiggins up, and just imagine that conversation. Kylie riding down on Wiggins, trying to sound cool and gangster. Hey, what's up, bro? You know what I'm talking about? Cause you know you gotta talk like that around Wiggins. You can't pull up around Wiggins and be like, hey, now. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, he done pulled up talking about some. Hey, what's up, brother? You know what I'm saying? With the deep voice and shit. You know, hey, what's up, my guy? He like, and Wiggins like, hey, what going on? He like, yeah, man, you know, shit, I'm trying to do a video shoot, bro, you know what I'm saying? And get rid of some of these boxer shorts. And them really ain't boxer shorts, them boxers, you know what I'm talking about? And next thing you know, Wiggins looking at him like, you know, I've been knowing him for a while. I don't think it's like that, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, sure, man, I'll do it, because, you know, you my nigga and stuff, because, you know, Wiggins ain't thinking that Khalif, you know what I'm saying, got some love and some passion for him, you know what I'm saying? Because when he was on his way to Wiggins' house, he had some Maxwell playing in the radio. Yeah, he was riding listening to Maxwell on the way to Wiggins' house with those boxer shorts in the trunk, like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to put these on, you know what I'm talking about? And then he got Wiggins sitting on a boxing stool, and they got Vaseline and stuff, you know what I'm talking about? And you know what you could do with that Vaseline, you know what I'm talking about? Cause that show synced it in the background, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he had Maxwell, you know what I'm saying, playing in the background and stuff on his way to Wiggins' house, you know what I'm talking about? Talking about a video shoot. But yeah, gang. But if anybody see Denasia, whoop that bitch. Run that hoe off the road. I mean, you know, throw a brick at her car. If you know what kind of car she driving and you know that bitch, scratch that hoe up and put the sugar in the tank. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she need that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you walking your dog and you see that big, you sick your dog on that hole. You know what I'm talking about? And if you see that hoe even roaming around the hood, you know what I'm saying, you need to be calling the police, be like, yeah, we got a black suspect out here, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, call the dog pound, call the zoo and let them know, like, man, I don't know what the fuck it is, but that motherfucker look like a moose and that motherfucker got antlers on the head, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, what you see? I just see a buck. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause that's what they call a buck, goddammit. So yeah. Who gonna bail who out of jail? Are you gonna bail people out? I bail people out of jail, not no killers and robbers and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Only person I'm gonna bail out of jail is me. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I ain't going to no bail bond and coming. You must just don't know my goddamn history. Shit, I might go in the bail bond and come like, yeah, I want to purchase the bail, please, and they go look in the file and pull my goddamn picture up. Yeah, you got to call the zoo. You got to call Crocodile Dundee. You know what I'm talking about? Like, hey man, we got you know what I'm talking about? A silverback over here. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you got to shoot that junk with a tranquilizer dart. You know, you got to sneak up off the nation. The only way you gonna get that bitch, you got to drop peanuts and make a trail. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got to set a bird trap, catch that bitch. Yeah, send the bird trap. You'll wake up in the morning, you caught that whole foot in the goddamn claw hole, goddamn, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's how you catch bitches like that, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta put a bird trap on that motherfucker and put a piece of peanut butter on top of that motherfucker. She'll smell that scent, you know what I'm talking about? Wherever she is, she'll catch that scent and she'll try to make her way to go get it. Rick Rubin looking at bitch, you know what I'm talking about? I said, oh my God, that bitch look like a WWE wrestler, man. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody need to call that bitch. Somebody need to, you know what I'm talking about? Sign that bitch to WWE. That whole fight the big show, you know what I'm talking about? I don't like it no more, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm finna go in on her ass, her, Malik. And cause look at that circuit, it's kind of weird anyway. You got Malik and Kylie there, two little boys at that. They said Malik was sharing the same room with Kylie. If you ask me, but yeah, gang. What you mean? We is stopping the violence. Yeah, we gonna stop the violence, y'all. So we gotta do it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I just hate this habit. I hate the position that we be in, gang. Cause this one thing I learned. We can't jump the gun no more. Cause it's finna be other videos gonna go viral, right? You know what I'm talking about? And the next video that's gonna go viral on cases like this gonna be way worse than the one that we just experienced. You see what I'm saying? So be prepared for the other cases, right? That's gonna go viral. You know what I'm talking about? And and, and this will be a tool, cause this would be our experiments. This what we gonna have to learn. Just like you detective, as you learn about murders, you will start seeing the pattern, behaviors, and you know what I'm saying. And you can identify the person and they profile like the federal do. They say like if the police pull me over, they know I ain't got no dope in the car because I never got pulled over. I never been to jail for drugs. You know what I'm saying? Never got caught drinking behind the wheel. So they is not gonna expect none of that for me. You see what I'm saying? But but those assault charges, you know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah. That's the first thing they come, you know what I'm talking about? What video B Woods on Zynga, John? What I need to be looking for? Hold on, let me go to that John right quick. I'm gonna go to that John right quick. Hold down, let me see. I'll be right back. I'm finna go to that John right quick. Hey y'all, it's a YouTuber on her that I'm starting to look at with the side eye now. Cause she going in on the family for no reason. Now she trying to make it look like that Shanquilla was in a car wreck because her neck and her spine and all this stuff were broken. That's messed up, gang. That's so messed up, man. These people will put out anything, bro. But watch this though. Now I just put in Shanquilla, right? I put Shanquilla in. I'm gonna go to Zynga video. But look how the news this to show you what the news and whose side they on. Cause I just typed Shanquilla in, filtered the video, and I just want the highest views to the smallest views. So Queen City News hitting at 3 mil, right? We ain't gonna think about this channel. We just only looking at the news media outlet. Queen City News, Good Morning America. Another Queen City News, CBS News. See that, gang? Look at all the news, right? Fox News, right? CBS, NBC. Look at this shit, gang. And look at the competition. If you look at the list, look at the competition. The news is in competition with the big YouTubers. Look, ain't number of big YouTubers going against the news, right? The YouTube is winning. Now the news want to keep quiet on it. Look at this shit, bro. I'm finna go down to what you call, John. That's the way I'm looking at the algorithm, gang. It's finna come up in a minute. I got to scroll down. You know what? I wish Lovely T would speak up on this a little more. You know what I'm talking about? I want these big YouTube channel talk about her case every day. Just like how we do it. You know what I'm talking about? And I feel like they should do it, because keep this in mind. They the ones that got the power to make a change, right? They can make a change. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if all these big YouTube channels come together, right? And when these cases get solved, look, I was thinking about this today. What if all the big YouTube channels, they get together, and when they report their story and everybody work together, they can go against the news and make some shit happen and could change things. You can change things. Cause look, your follow, if you do that, guess where you gonna form? All the subscribers gonna be on the same page. And we won't have to be running to other YouTube, other people, YouTube channels and be like, what happened? Oh my God, they said this and then all this conspiracy theory just be getting thrown out there. It would be totally different if all of us got together and hit them folk with a one-man army. You know what I'm talking about? And sometimes I be believing that YouTube be fucking with the algorithm too. It's like they'll let the media, it's like they'll let the big media social outlet get all the views first. And when they get through reporting their story, they'll let everybody else know what I'm talking about. But somebody got a button on this junk. You can control YouTube algorithm and everybody will. Cause I was looking at other people's channel and everybody that was breaking the case and were hitting on some, they channel either buffering or they got spam coming in. Cause once they hit your channel with that spam, y'all, your views automatic drop. That's the whole purpose of scamming people channel. You got to keep spamming it. Cause I found out it's something about the guidelines when it comes to spamming, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to spamming this up, it fucked up, it mess up your algorithm. And people won't be getting notifications and stuff, cause it's like that's another way to keep people to stop watching the video. And I looked that up at YouTube because I was like, why they be spamming? It's a few reasons why they spam too. Like you might see a channel that upload 100 videos and all of them the same video. All of them the same video. The reason why they do that cause it's just something about like it's like out of one of those 100 videos, one of them gonna end up getting like 100-some thousand views. So here we go right here. Let me go to his channel. So what I need to go to the live video or the video? Let's go to the video. He got this one from 2 weeks ago. So you must be talking about a live video or a short. Where you at, B Woods? Where you at, B Woods?
American who was selling on Marketplace Facebook in Tijuana. A new find shocked the American community living in San Diego, California. A man who traveled to Tijuana to deliver a Christmas tree.
Oh, look, check this out. Y'all see that Tijuana right there? Bruh. Lord have mercy. Look what I'm finna show y'all on the map, gang. Look. Tijuana. Watch this. Look. I'm doing this shit live, Jack. Tijuana, Jack. This Tijuana, Mexico. And this where the doctor, look, this where I linked the other doctor at. You know what I'm talking about? Cause they got multiple hospitals. But let me see what she's saying about, let me see what he's saying about Tijuana.
He had sold on Facebook was brutally murdered. Cecil Houghton 39, is originally from San Diego, California. The man was reported missing in early December. But on November 29th, he was found dead, wrapped in blankets inside the trunk of his Toyota Camry car. The forensic medical service could not determine the cause of death due to
the forensic medical service. Golly, y'all. You gotta go to tier 1 to get the combo. Hell yeah, you do. All right, hold on. I'm finna go with what you talking about, B. I just want to hear this story right quick.
the state of decomposition of the body. However, the family will be able to claim his lifeless body.
So why his story ain't made national news if he a foreigner and died in Mexico and he from that ain't don't the Fed supposed to get involved? That's a foreign. They got to investigate that, right? So which video you said he did yesterday? Cause I only see 2 videos. Is it a live video or is it on a regular video? Cause he got, oh, you talking about this right here?
Bueno, pues ya llegamos al Centro de Justicia Penal. Vamos a hacer entrega de las fotografías que obtuvimos en la investigación. Aquí justamente vengo llegando y bueno, vamos a hacer entrega de estas fotografías para poder que la Fiscalía pueda reforzar su investigación sobre el caso de SHANQUILLA Robinson. Aquí estamos ya, justamente aquí en el Centro de Justicia Penal de Baja California Sur, en Los Cabos.
You talking about this video, B Woods? Yeah, you're right about that, dog, DD. This the first video right here. What you trying to get me? Oh no, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now look. Check this out, y'all. During the night of November 28th, Denasia was arrested. Oh, she was arrested the same. She was arrested on the November 28th. Oh, that's when they were talking about this.
American tourist assaulted in Cabo San Lucas. A 24-year-old American tourist was sexually assaulted at the Rio Palace Hotel in Cabo San Lucas, Baja California Sur.
Man, this right here. I know where the Rio is. Matter of fact, I know exactly the Rio is. Man, look, y'all got me know this map so hard. Y'all got me, look. Y'all got me, look. I don't even need to type this shit in. I know where exactly to go. Look. Look. Where you at, Rio? It's over here somewhere. No, it's over here. The Rio right here. Hold on. Let me play with it right quick, gang. I gotta play with it. Here you go, right here. This got to be it. This the Rio. See, here you go, right here. I told y'all, guys. Y'all see how I'm with this shit, bro.
The victim is a student originally from Arvada, Colorado, in the United States. The attack was recorded around 4:17 a.m. on Thursday, when, according to the first investigations, 2 people stole the victim's cell phone. The young woman observed the thieves and confronted them. One of them grabbed her and sexually assaulted her inside the hotel. They took advantage of the fact that there was no one around and the foreigner was intoxicated. The Attorney General's Office of the State of Baja California Sur opened the investigation file folder CSL/49/20.
What?
American tourist assaulted in Cabo San Lucas. A 24-year-old American tourist was sexually assaulted at the Rio Palace Hotel in Cabo San Lucas, Baja California Sur.
Man, this shit just happened. Man, look at all these cases they're dealing with United States in Cabo. Now, think about this, gang. I told y'all Cabo is the most corrupt city because I said, man, look, when I found out that how the drug cartel ran that junk, how they were hanging tourists on the bridges, how they killed the doctors and kidnapping the doctor at the hotel in front of everybody. You see what I'm saying? Damn.
The victim is a student originally from Arvada, Colorado, in the United States.
So it was a student from Colorado. It do happen in Cabo. Look, go on my live when I was exposing Cabo. Man, Cabo way different from the United States. See, they had over 1,000 murders about 2 years ago. Actually, 1,000 people died a couple of years ago in 1 year. Cause that's how bad the drug cartel was running that job.
United States. The attack was recorded around 4:17 a.m. on Thursday, when, according to the first investigations, 2 people stole the victim's cell phone. The young woman observed the thieves and confronted.
See, this where I'm at on the map. Right here. This it right here, gang. And then look. Right here. Where all the boats at. They did a major cocaine drug bust on these boats. And what I found out, the cartel travel and bring drugs on boats from on the other side, to over here to this Mexico. Cause this Mexico too, right? Cause this Mexico too, right? We just on the island. So they need boats, planes, and you know what I'm talking about? So they be transporting. This why you got all these yachts and all these boats and shit over here. And I said, damn, they did a major cocaine bust right here. So they had shipment coming in here. And this was some of the cartels stay in, because they stay in luxury here. Because if you look at the whole layout of the city, right, the cartel don't stay in the neighborhoods or the ghettos in the project. The only luxurious area they'll be standing and living a life is in Cabo. You see what I'm saying? In Cabo. So you mean tell me it'll be Mexican drug lords staying here, you know what I'm talking about? And probably be extorting the goddamn hotels in the villas. Cause if you see all these hotels, it been murders, kidnappings, robberies, all in this area. You know what I'm talking about? Damn.
them. One of them grabbed her and sexually assaulted her inside the hotel. They took advantage of the fact that there was no one around and the foreigner was intoxicated. The Attorney General's Office of the State of Baja California Sur opened the investigation file folder CSL/49/20.
Hey, I tell y'all what. Y'all didn't look. I took everybody on a trip to Cabo, and we went in the neighborhoods. Cause we already know this the luxurious side up here. But once you go, right, once you leave out of that area and go into some real neighborhoods like this over here. See, these are the luxury spots. You got to leave from out over here. But these are the woods and stuff. Man, why they got a restaurant in the middle of nowhere? Man, it's the dope house. Man, it's the dope house. Cause look, once you leave out of Cabo, gang, where I went to the neighborhood last time we was at, man, I'd be scared to goddamn travel through this shit. Like neighborhoods like this, gang. Look how messed up Cabo is. Watch how Cabo's so messed up. Man, them folks they got the whole city pole. Look at the small houses. Look. Man, what? Is that the stove? See what I'm saying? It's messed up. They taking all the state money, and what they doing with all Millions of dollars they generating every year. It's going in somebody's pocket because they ain't doing nothing for the whole town or the state with their drug money. Because you could just imagine how much money they make out drugs alone with the corruption going on with the government. I done been through all down here. Yeah, I might need to come down there and make a change. I might need to pack up and you know what I'm talking about? Go on and move down there to Los Cabos, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I need to come down there, John. Yeah. Cause I can make a killing if I invest in some Mr. Shoes. You know what I'm talking about? Get me a nice brand of Mr. Shoe. Man, they still riding these old ass cars and trucks and shit. Man, they look like the 80s. This some shit you see on Magnum PI, these kind of cars. You know what I'm talking about? This is shit that you see on TV, chips. You see what I'm saying? Where the hell cats at? The scat pads. You know what I'm talking about? What a ninja. Okay, at least we got a Suburban now, Earl. Damn. Give me one or something. But I bet you they got some fast food out here because I love me some Mexican food. It be these little, man, that's the boutique. Man, who want to dress out there, motherfucker? You know what I'm talking about? Man, I see something that look good on you, B-Wood. We can get back on the mount. They're still alive. You want something about this, John? Look like your size in that, John. Yeah, what's your favorite color, boo? Pink? Yeah, I got you. Oh, shit. Man, I ain't finna be playing with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I ain't finna be playing with y'all, Jack. But yeah, gang, that messed up. I'm finna look into those murders. I'm finna look into those murders and them sexual assault cases so I can see what's going on. And you know what I'm talking about? And crack some of these cases wide open. Yeah. Man, that kind of like San Cabo, but it's too bad for me. You know, everybody got anger problems out there. I'm talking about them folks. Man, I was telling my homies, I like, man, you better stop messing with those Mexicans, bro, because they more gangster than you will. You know what I'm talking about? Because I learned that the hard way when my gang fought the MS-13. And I'm going to tell you something. That's the only Mexican gang, man, that gave us hell. Real talk. Them MS-13 niggas, I'm going to tell you something. They for real. And this a whole gang gun where I'm at and don't nobody fuck with them. Oh yeah, oh look. So that little neighborhood, you know what I'm talking about? Let's find another spot, gang. This got to be a kingpin drug dealer right here. Cause when you see these little houses like this, gang, it could be the dope man house living luxury and shit. Cause he's staying off the grid. He the only house over here. Yeah, he the drug man. Cause look how many trails to his house. Yeah, nigga need to go in there and break in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? See what's in there, John. What? This a church? Oh my God, we in a church, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all welcome to Pi Y'all Missionary. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all come on in and have a seat. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna give you the word of God. Oh, damn, my bad. I did switch the singing up. Yeah, y'all, we in church. Yeah, we in church. This Pi Y'all Missionary. Y'all come on in. You know what I'm talking about? And pass that collection plate around, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody pay your tithe, goddamn, and listen to the Lord words, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody turn to your neighbor, you know what I'm talking about? Say, you can do it, you know what I'm talking about? That's what they be doing. At the church one time, that man had me change, you know what I'm saying? And turn to your neighbor and say, your neighbor, I love you. I'm like, no. And then I turn, this a nigga sit right next to me. You be damn, I've been telling nigga I love him, because I don't know what that nigga got going on in their personal life, you know what I'm saying? And this a little bit at church too. It's a little bit at church. I wanna know what kind of church this is. Cause it's in the middle of nowhere. This is where I was telling you about the drug dealer or some shit. And they got a courthouse right here. And it's the government office right here. Man, let me go in there, John. Wait a minute now. Where the government office is? Man, there better not be no government shit. Man, they let me know if you got a government building out here, it's really fucked up. I know I just seen that, John. Damn, they took it off that fast. They done heard me speak on it, now that hoe gone. They like, take it down, take it down. Hold on, what this is? Wet. Wow, wet and fun water park. That sound like my old Kruger. So then when she was calling that little thing, yeah, you come down to the wet and wild fun water park, boo, and get you some of this. I said, oh my God, I'm drowning, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, I'm gonna get on up out of here, gang. Y'all been getting on my nerves tonight, you know what I'm talking about? hyping me up and shit. Yeah, let's go to Cabo Jack and see what's going on. You ain't finna get me killed. Man, shit. They riding down on me with those Dragos in Cabo. But yeah, gang, I'm gonna go and get on about this, y'all. And I had a good time hanging with y'all. And I'm gonna go live tomorrow and stuff, so we can look at some of those cases that we just would investigate, report, and dropping. Cause all his cases look like he finna start reporting on U.S. citizens that's getting killed in Mexico. Cause all the headlines that I read, it's a lot of Americans get killed in Mexico. And they in the high numbers. I mean, it's like 9 times out of 10, out of 100 people, goddamn it, it's at least gonna be at least 75 Americans gonna die. You know what I'm about? Out there, goddamn 100. Yo, and we'll be back, gang. Trey gang, love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And we'll be back.